5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Jetstream TV. Yankees, Blue Jays, Game 4. Yankees on the brink of elimination again. They got Cam Schlittler on the mound coming off that great performance against the Red Sox. And so far, George Springer leads off with a double, and then Nathan Lukes flied out to center field. So that brings up Vlad Guerrero Jr. with one out here in the first. Oof, 93 cutter on the outside corner, but it was a little bit outside, but swung and missed. That's a fair ball down the first base line. Springer's going to score. It's going to be another double. And just like that, Blue Jays are up 1-0. Jesus. Vlad couldn't catch up to it, but he just went with the pitch, slapped it down the line. Hits the, wow, talk about inches, man. That hit the line. Here's Addison Barger swinging the miss, ball in the dirt. Good action on it, too. Man, you hate that. 6 pitches and they're already up 1-0. God, another base hit. Barger breaks his bat. It's going to be first and third. Jesus. This is not the start you want, man, especially with Schlittler on the mound. Messina House, what's up, Messina? Why do they keep pitching to Vlad? Walk him. I don't. He's hot right now. I mean, I don't think they respect him as like an extremely dangerous hitter. He is dangerous. He's just on fire right now. So it might be a good idea to walk him. If there's a guy on base, maybe if there was nobody on base and 2 outs and you pitch to him, maybe you didn't want to put 2 guys on, you know. I mean, they're getting solid wood on it. They're hitting it in the right spots. They're just down the line. Kirk pops it up, foul. Catcher Wells gets there and makes the catch against the wall behind home plate. So Yankees catch a little bit of a break there. They get a dangerous hitter and Kirk out. for the second out of the inning. It's going to bring up Dalton Varsho, who's been dangerous as well. So first and third, 2 outs. He caught that right in front of Jennifer Steinbrenner, which is funny. Well, this guy 7 for 12, 583 batting average in the series in the first 3 games. Mediocre regular season, but turning it up here. He swings at the first pitch and lost it down the line to left field. Cody Bellinger, wow, what a catch, Cody. Slides out of bounds and backhands the ball to make the third out. Wow. Great defensive play. Probably would have been a foul ball, but when you catch a break like that, let's see. Actually, no, I'm sorry. That would have been a fair ball. That would have been a fair ball. So that saves a run. And another first and third situation. All right, so the Yankees get out of it. So everything they're hitting is down the lines. Opposite field because they're not catching up to Schlittler that good. They're getting, I mean, talking about a micro fraction of a second, they'd be swinging and missing. But they're hitting everything down the lines on them. That'll do it. So Blue Jays got 3 hits, but only 1 run to show for it. 2 up for the Yankees. It's going to be leading off Grisham, followed by Judge, Bellinger, Stanton, Chisholm, Goldschmidt, Wells, Volpe, and McMahon. So Ben Rice is on the bench again. They'll be, wow, they're facing Varland. Varland is going to start the game. The Blue Jays are bullpenning. Maybe that's why Goldschmidt's starting. Varland's a reliever who throws hard. He's the one Aaron Judge hit the 3-run homer against yesterday. It looks like the Blue Jays are doing a bullpen game. In other news, Detroit won today in the early game, so that game is tied. That series is tied at 2-2. So an elimination game coming up in Seattle. The Cubs are beating Milwaukee in the 6th, 4-2, trying to stay alive there. Yassine says that Judge 3-run homer last night was clutch. And crazy, he hit a 100-mile-an-hour fastball off his hands and hit it off the ball. Yeah, because he's immensely strong. Off the bat, it didn't look like it had a shot to be fair. Especially the way he just stood there at home plate. Yeah, I mean, what a clutch. And that's for all the guys that were like, oh, Judge has always struggled in the playoffs. This year, he's hitting like 500, and it's still not good enough for them because there's no home runs and all the RBIs. Well, you can't drive in runs when nobody's on base. I know he didn't come through the bases loaded one time. But, I mean, the guy already broke his career best for postseason hits in 5 games, 6 games. With 11. So give the guy a break. He's actually getting hits and getting on base. And now it hit the big 3-run homer. Today's a bullpen game for the Jays, yeah. I'm surprised they're going with Varland, though. Just lead it off. 99 down the middle. Jesus, man. How do you take that, Grisham? How do you take that pitch? This will most likely be Grisham's last year in pinstripes. They can't fall in love with the 34 home runs. I'm more looking at the 234 batting average. You got kids in the minor leagues, you've got to give a chance to like Spencer Jones. Well, this kid, Lewis Varland, he does throw gas. Grisham pops it up. And that's what happens when you face these guys that throw so hard. Larger cat makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Wow, that's the third home run Judge hit off Arlen. I didn't know that. 3 different teams, too. He's 3 for 6 in his career with 3 home runs against Varland. Wow. Judge rips another base hit into left field. So a 1-out single for Judge. Wow. So now he's hitting .522 in the postseason this year. He's on fire as well. What a time to get hot. Oof, 95 over the middle of the plate to Cody. Oof, 100 miles an hour up in the zone. Swings right through it. So 0-2 count. 100 miles an hour inside corner, strike 3. It was definitely a strike. This kid throws gas. All right, so it's going to bring up Giancarlo Stanton. 2 outs here. Going to run on first. Looking for postseason Stanton. Shoots 1 out to right field. It's going to be caught by Santander for the 3rd out. Yankees swinging early and often. I think that was about a 7-pitch inning, so that's not good. I'm sorry, he threw 9 pitches. When you got a bullpen game going, you might want to run up the guy's pitch count so they get further into the bullpen. You let the guy you get a base hit and you let the guy get out of the inning on 9 pitches. You're not helping yourselves. You got to make them burn through that bullpen, especially since Varland pitched yesterday as well. And he's starting tonight. And you just let him off the hook. And he's throwing 100 mile an hour fastballs in the strike zone. And you're popping it up. Not that it's easy to hit 100 miles an hour. I'm just saying, you're a professional hitter. You could get the bat going early. It's not like he's sitting there dropping in 80, 83 mile an hour curveballs along with the 99, 100 mile an hour fastball. He's coming in with gas. Yacine says, I'm still waiting for Stanton to hit a home run this series. I just want base hits and runs. I mean, of course, home runs are great, but just you're hitting 150 or 160 right now. Maybe try getting on base. All right, due up for the Blue Jays at Santander, Clement, and Jimenez. Then back to the top. I don't like that 6 guys got on. 6 guys came to the plate in the first inning for the Blue Jays. Conversely, though, Schlittler only threw 11 pitches. Even though he gave up the run, he threw 11 pitches. 10 of them were strikes. So short inning will work for Schlittler, which is a good thing. Hopefully, with this bullpen game, the Yankees can get to at least one of the bullpen arms for the Blue Jays and tattoo them a little bit. But their best bet is to get Barlin out of this game ASAP, because he's a high strikeout guy. They're a high strikeout hitting team. All right, here's Santander. Oof, 98 miles an hour, strike one. Swing and a miss, strike two, 98 up in the zone. Nice. Comes back with some more gas. 99 mile an hour sinker. This guy throws a sinker almost 100 miles an hour. Fouled away. Counts the zone too. Wow. This kid could be a future ace for us for sure, man. This kid, he's been impressive. I've been saying it since he came up. Fouled away again, 99. This is where he could drop one. He could drop one in there somewhere. Want to keep this pitch count down. He wasn't a highly touted prospect in the Yankees farm system. He was just doing his thing. They gave him a shot. Fouled away again, 95 upstairs. McAteer now. So what's up, Shawnee Mac? What's up, Mardone? What's up, Yassine? Good to see you too, sir. Pop the link in the chat. He did drop one in there, 84-mile curveball, and it's ripped foul. So 6 pitches already. All strikes. He's thrown 17 pitches in the game, 16 of them for strikes. Fouled away again. What's up, McAteer?
What up, man? How you doing?
Right now, Yanks down 1-0. Oh, how do you not call that a strike? Oh my God!
I'm getting robbed.
Dude. Oh, that was so close, so close. I mean, this is now the 9th pitch of the at bat. It's the first 7 were strikes. He fouled off like 7 pitches in a row. I'm sorry. Called strike, swinging strike, and then he fouled off the next 5 pitches, and now it's ball in the dirt. Now it's 2 balls in a row. So this is so far. This next pitch is going to be a 10-pitch at bat. This is not what we need. You got to keep this guy's pitch count down, man.
Yeah. Wasting good pitchers on one batter.
Now the count's full. You can't lose this guy. This is big, man. You get a guy 0-2, and now it's going to be at least 11 pitch at bat.
Yeah, it needs to be an out.
And he drills one to right field. Judge running there on the run, makes the catch. Well, just look, that was an 11 pitch at bat. The starting pitching for the Blue Jays only took 9 pitches to get out of the first inning. So that's what we need.
Yeah.
We need to work out. See, Mac, they're bullpenning this game, the Blue Jays. So you got to let them throw pitches to like get through the pit. You know what I mean? You start swinging at every first pitch.
Well, yeah, but that's what you've been talking about all year is how they don't bat for base hits. They don't bat for doubles, singles. They bat for home runs every time they're up to bat. No matter who's up, doesn't even matter if they're a good batter or not. Swing for the fences, fellas.
Yeah, swing out of their heels, and that's why they strike out so much.
Yep.
Clement lifts one to shallow left field. Oh wow, what a catch by Volpe! What the hell was that? Over his shoulder, wasn't even looking. I mean, Cody Bellinger, what are you doing? He was just running out there, threw his glove out, and made the catch. Oh, he was looking. Great catch by Volpe for the second out.
Seems like he's been pretty clutch towards the end of this year.
Well, he's been better in the postseason, a little bit better in terms of defense, but he's still hitting 217 in the postseason, just like he was hitting in the regular season.
Yeah.
Like Gold Glove last year, he made so many errors. But you've seen him said this before. Schlittler was throwing 94-mile-an-hour fastballs in the minors, and when he got to the major leagues, he started throwing 100. Oh, ground ball, ground ball back to the pitcher, flips and tosses the first in time for the third out. So that's good. Keeps the pitch count down, kind of offsets the 11th pitch at bat to Santander.
Yeah, a little bit.
Right. He basically got 3 outs on 3 pitches. Forget about the 10 pitches prior that were fouled off. But I'll take it. Out of the inning with no damage, 26 pitches through 2. Due up for the Yankees in the second. It's going to be Chisholm, Goldschmidt, Wells, followed by Volpe, McMahon, and back to the top. So what's going on with you? Everything okay, Mac?
Yeah, just ups and downs. I got dealing with some my own stuff. Like I think I had kidney stones, and now I'm dealing with some other issues. Well, the same kind of issues. So I'm
what's going on?
Like I feel like I have to go to the bathroom all the time, but I can't go. You know what I mean? And it's just super frustrating. And sometimes I do go, sometimes don't. It's just like, fuck, dude. So I got to get into the doctor, and getting into the doctor isn't the quickest thing out here. So, but I got to get my, because it's that. It could be a lot of things. It could be a hernia. It could be prostate. It could be anything. You know what I mean? And I just got to, now I got to start going to the doctor, and I'm 43 years old, and I haven't been to the doctor. I went once in the last like 20 years or 15 years. You know what I mean? Like I went when I broke my finger and I had to get a plate put in. But I avoided it at all costs. And now it's like, I can't avoid it anymore. And I have to start being a regular to the doctor, and it's different.
You're an old man now.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much, man. But then today I got like the greatest trade offered to me. After I offered somebody a trade, they offered me back. They're like, I countered your trade. Haha. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go, and it's going to be something that I don't want, like all the other trades I got. And no, I got a trade back because I was going to do Metcalf for Rashid Rice. And Miggy sent me back a trade, the Colts for Rashid Rice. And I said, yes.
Wait,
I put in his thing. Are you sure? I mean, the Colts, I'll do it. And I waited for a while, and I was like, all right, I'm going to do it. And I waited a little bit, and then I did it. And I was like, I really hope he meant to do that, because that's the best trade I've ever been offered in my life.
Okay, I'm looking at that now. Wow.
I thought maybe like I was missing something, and maybe it was the Colts and DK, and it wasn't. It was just the Colts. And I was like, oh, well, maybe he just likes me. And I was like, I got a friend. You got a friend in me, man.
A receiver when he returns for a defense?
Yeah. Like I said, I put out there DK for Rashid, which is, it could go either way. If he comes back and gets injured, I'm screwed. But if he comes back and becomes a baller, I won on that deal. But for the Colts defense, I mean, shoot, I can't lose on that deal.
I don't know, man. That doesn't. That's like
Yeah.
veto. That's in the veto area, bro.
I brought it. That's why I brought it up, buddy. I'm not hiding anything. I'm not over here trying to swindle people.
It's not your fault. That's a bad one. Like 3-1 count to Jackson.
Want it? Don't get me wrong. But I wouldn't. I would understand if you vetoed it.
That's a bit insane. It's not like the defense is putting up 20 points a week. You know, it's
defenses aren't
like,
that huge in this league. In other leagues, they can get like 15 points, but you're getting like 8 points. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's been games where people have gotten like, I think, who is it? Red got like 38 points from Seattle.
30 from Minnesota one game.
Oh, Minnesota. That's what it was.
Yeah, but it's like random hit or miss. You know?
Yeah.
But for the number one receiver for the Chiefs when he comes back in 2-3 weeks, strike three, Chisholm sucks. That's crazy.
What's up, Chris?
Wearing his Kenny Omega shirt. Nice. He's going to get Carvel ice cream Sunday. Do you guys want anything? Of course. I love ice cream.
I would love to have some Carvel ice cream for sure. We don't have that out here.
Ice cream. Describe your ice cream. What is it going to be?
At Carvel, I don't know if they have too many options. Isn't it just the soft serve, vanilla, and chocolate?
Well, it's soft serve. No, they got to have more stuff than that. But you might be right though, because Carvel, I always got vanilla anyway.
Right.
He's gonna get milk from Wawa.
Okay. There you go. Hey, I get it, man. If you have like a special brand, like there's a brand out here that they don't sell in the grocery stores, and if I find it, I buy it. It's called Shamrock milk. It's like, I don't know, man. It's the best milk you can get, and I only drink like I don't drink the 2% or any of that stuff. Like, gotta be whole milk. But their stuff is really good.
I drink the 1%.
You drink 1%?
Yeah, I used to drink skim, but I noticed that the 1% taste it's a big taste difference between 1% and skim. At least down here, up north, it was fine, but here I noticed a big difference.
Oh yeah, so, I believe it, man. I can't 2%. Even 2% tastes kind of like water to me.
No, not for me. I mean, I drink it every day. I drink at least a half gallon of milk a day.
Yeah,
that's why I got good bones. Ooh, Goldschmidt gets hit on a 2-2 pitch up top. Hey, I'll take the base runner. Suck it up, Paul. I just want base runners, bro. Like, I don't care if you got hit. Oh, but he got hit in the side. Oof. He got hit like right here.
That hurts.
100 miles an hour in the
page. Could be a broken rib for sure.
So they're taking the pitcher out here in the second inning because they're bullpenning. Mason Fluharty is going to be the pitcher for the Jays. Let's see. Let's take a look at this while we got you.
Probably take a break in a few. I got to start cooking some barbecue for the family. We're doing some of the Greek taco things again. Well, either tacos or rice bowls, one or the other, but some chicken, some vegetables, some tzatziki.
McIntyre, you dropped out of the playoffs today.
I know. I was, and then DJ hit me up. He's like, "Hey, be easy on me. If you want to make some trades, like I could use some players." And I'm like, "Bro, I am not that far off from you. Like, you could beat me this week." He's like, "Stop trying to fleece me." And I'm like, "I'm not fleecing you, dude. Like I have 2 wins." He's like, "I have 1." I was like, "Dude, that's not that far off."
You're 2-3.
Yeah.
So let's see who you got. You got DJ this week. So DJ's 1-4. You're 2-3. I mean, you could put a like a pretty decent sized nail in his playoff coffin if you take this win. At the moment, you're projected to beat him by like 7-8 points. This is your matchup.
Which is not that much. I mean, you know how that goes. Like, it's just one person having a good night.
It's not. I was supposed to score 140 something points, and I scored 195. You never know.
Yeah, exactly.
And then my
I was
opponent
like, I'm not fleecing you, buddy. I'm definitely not. My luck is not that good when it comes to fantasy football. There could be a chance that my guy goes in for a quarter and goes out. He doesn't believe me, though.
Yeah, I lost 2 number 1 receivers in 1 week.
Yeah.
All right, so he got you there. You got
That's the only reason
there.
I won that week against you.
1. That's a push.
I also cut my finger with a chainsaw.
2-2, 3-2,
That's pretty cool.
4-2, 5-2. Yeah, you at least got the edge on him for sure. And then me and Clancy are going at it for.
Well, that's a big one.
That's a big one. Well, there's 3, 4-1 teams at the top.
Yep.
So if I could get this one against Clancy, I will have the tiebreaker at the moment against both Red and Clancy.
I'm going off visual, but I can hear you.
John Ratcliffe sneaks into the 3rd spot.
That's because he played Mets and DJ in a row.
Who, Ratcliffe?
Didn't he play Mets and DJ just now?
Oh, I don't know. I could check, or you could check. But possibly. I think he's catching a break because he dodges me. He only plays me once. He plays everybody else twice.
Yeah, he's definitely dodging. I think you should switch it up. You're the commissioner. You can change it.
His schedule.
He could just play you and Clancy for the rest of the year.
2-2 count to Austin Wells. Let's do something here, Wells. This guy does a strikeout, McAteer. Swing and a miss, strike there. Oh, God, this guy. He's not a big help at all.
Hit me up on Discord at some point, man, and let me know how everything went the other night.
With what?
With the other show.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah, man. If you let me have that trade, I'd be super appreciative. Unless he goes, hey Sean, no, like I meant DK and the Colts. Then we'll just go back. I'll switch it for DK and the Colts, and we'll go from there.
I don't know, man. That's bad. A random defense for the number 1 receiver when he gets back. He'll be back in 2 weeks, bro. Like what? I don't. That's why you have vetoes, because that's bad.
I'd rather have veto earlier than later, so we can make something else.
You know what I mean? On, you got to admit that's bad. That's a bad.
That's you can ask him when he comes in if I send him something in the chat like, "Hey, bro, like, you sure Colts defense for him?" Straight up.
I don't really want to have to veto anything. I don't want to have to veto anything, but that's like hitting that area of where like it would be.
Should I just cancel the trade? Should I just cancel the trade?
I don't know. Because if he
wants and then put something else. I don't know. I didn't even feel right about it, else I wouldn't even brought it up. I would have just like waited, and I wouldn't have said anything to him either. I would just been like, "Yeah, no, I'm good. That's perfect."
Oh, man.
But I don't know. Like I said, I don't feel right about it. You know what? I'll switch it up.
Even like someone, I mean, sometimes people get the better of a deal, and sometimes it's an even deal. This one just seems like, wait, what? Like, what? Why don't you just trade, like, a kicker for a number one receiver? It's the same shit. Oh my God! Bad call by the umpire. High and outside. He calls it strike 3 on Volpe. He misses.
I'm gonna throw in Jacoby Myers.
Well, why do you want the Colts defense? I mean, he wants the Colts defense.
Because Colts defense is, I mean, they're pretty stout. They've done well throughout the weeks, but I mean, not compared to a wide receiver. I mean, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that the reasoning, he's probably his defense isn't good this week and there's nothing out there. And he's like, I want that. But I don't know if he's just looking at like his old stats or he's just trying to be nice to me.
I don't think
because like if you're looking at his stats, it says 0-0-0, but he's been out. No, and I don't know if he's thinking he's going to get injured again or like, I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
He's not injured. He got suspended for 6 games.
No, I know that. But last year he was in for like 3 or 4 games and got injured for the rest of the year.
Yeah. Well, he was pretty productive, as
those games he was most productive. I don't know what his logic is. I'm just trying to make it sound somewhat normal.
He's giving the guy up that he had on his IR, right?
Yeah. Well, first I put in for DK Metcalf for him. And then he said, I did a thing, or whatever it is, where I countered your trade, laugh out loud. And I said, all right, cool. I'll check it when I get home. And when I got home, it said Colts for Rashid. And I was like, are you sure? Like, hey, man. Like, and he never responded. And I was like, hey, dude, like, this isn't a really, well, I didn't say it's not a good trade, but I was like, are you sure Colts for your wide receiver straight up? And then I put like the hang loose sign. I was like, and he didn't say anything back. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to do it. But like, I don't think this is a good trade.
Wow.
So, and then I brought it up to you in the chat. So I wasn't being behind the scenes, like working some kind of deal and trying to be, I'm not that guy. So if you think I should just cancel it, I'll just cancel it. It depends on the league, man. It all depends on the league. Sometimes leagues are like, well, you decided to do that. That's a bad decision, but that was your decision. But I think it's a decision that could like mess up his team to like where he could be Mets instead of Mets being Mets this year. That's what I'm thinking. I at least want to give him, like I said, I'd give him Metcalf. Shoot, I'd give him Metcalf and the Colts. I'll cancel it and put Metcalf and the Colts. How about that?
I don't know, man. I'm just saying. I don't want to have to veto anything, but that's like an egregious one where it's like
why I brought it up.
Yeah. Sprinter ground ball third base. McMahon fires to first in time for the first out. Ratcliffe in the house says, don't lose to the socialists. We'll try not to, John, just for you.
Hey, John. What up, man? So you remember how I said I was going to make my tree a ghost? Well, we've gotten part of it done, but my daughter has to do the eyes on the ghost.
Why do you have a tree?
Because my lady likes to do the tree we used to do it through Thanksgiving, and she has all these different like autumn things to put on it. And then she's like, let's do it at Halloween too, because that's actually both of our favorite holidays. Okay. But I was like, all right, let's try it out. So we got the sheet and everything around it and got it all set up, but Marley's got to draw the eyes on it. She's procrastinating.
No, you can just get some like googly eyes.
Because she's busy.
There's our backstage reporter. What's up, Marley?
She's in the middle of the game. She's busy.
What's she playing?
What are you playing? Adopt me.
Adopt me?
See, we don't have to talk about it anymore. That's good. That works.
Adopt me. It's like Guerrero with 2 down.
I know. I'm just gonna keep messing with you until you do it, though.
What's up with Flower Boy?
Huh?
What's up with Flower Boy?
Who's Flower Boy?
The guy who brought her flowers. I don't know his name.
Oh, that guy. They're going to homecoming on the 11th. And she picked out her dress and said, "Hey, now you got to match me." And she did not go with like black and white. She went with brown. So he's got to figure it all out now.
He's gonna show up to the prom in a UPS uniform.
Yeah. Now her dress is super nice though, man, and she's super happy, man. I haven't seen her like this in a long time, so I'm glad that he makes her feel confident and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I won't tell him that, but that's between us.
What? That you're okay with him?
Yeah.
I'm not.
He's never allowed to know that I'm okay with him, but
I'm not okay with him. Never be okay with teenage boys.
I got mistakes.
Teenage boys do not have good intentions, man.
Oh, I know. I was one.
Exactly.
It's a hard battle because the battle becomes. I've watched it with my uncle's daughters, stuff like that. It's like you fight. The more you fight, the further they go. So you have to like have it's like real conversations and like have to be okay with little things here and there. And you know, if you can find a guy that your daughter's dating that's he's pretty respectable and or respectful, and he's good with his family. I mean, the guy's at church every Sunday, goes to the gym with his dad every week, a couple times a week.
Yeah,
He cooks.
like if you have, I get it. If you have to go through that, at least it's like a relief that
she chose somebody better than some weird, like some dude where I'm like, oh god, looks like he got a dump in his pants.
Yeah, it's not some taco.
Yeah, and he's like, hey, what's up, man? And I'm like, oh gosh, dude. Yeah, this guy's like, how you doing, sir? And he shakes my hand like with a full hand, and he's like, yeah, me and my dad do donuts and stuff. If you guys ever want donuts, we sell them on the weekends. And it's like, this fool just started high school, and he's been doing full-time work and for the last few years.
It sounds like he's seen the same. I couldn't talk. Seems like a good kid from what you're describing. It's just helping raise 2 nieces.
Well, I still know what he likes. You know, like, you can tell me it's her eyes. You can tell me it's her personality. But I know you're a boy, and I know
you're a boy.
Just hoping that you know, he's one of those boys that's like, yes, she is very pretty, but I want to wait. It's the only thing I can hope for. And obviously be an overbearing parent, but I also can't say no. No doesn't work. That just means they hide it. And they do it when you don't want them to do it. I'm going to go out to the movies with my friends, and instead they go out to the movies with him, or they go to his house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of being honest with me.
Well, you know, there's also another option. It's called
What's
convent.
That?
Convent?
Uh-huh. Oh, just send her to a convent? Yeah. That's true.
That's a realistic option.
Yeah, no, if things start going downhill, straight to the convent. I'll have to let her know. Because when they were young, it was straight to the firehouse. So you can't, you can't not accept them. And if I'm done with them, and they were like, "What?
He's playing the
You can't do that." I was like, "Look it up." They have to have the sign,
right?
the safe surrender sign. What's that?
She's playing that game, Adopt Me.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Like, you're gonna have to look for someone to adopt you soon.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I already told him I'm definitely not. It's hard enough taking care of you and your sister. I'm not taking care of two more. So don't let it happen.
Don't play with fire.
Yep.
Well, trust me, I'd live that. Between my sister and my two nieces, forget
it. Yep. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, like it was so gut wrenching. Because no matter what good advice you give, one ear out the other. So
yeah,
and everything you say it comes true, and then they're crying because they refuse to listen.
And I'm sorry.
And up the pieces.
Yeah, I got a funny saying. I won't say it on the stream, but I'll send it to you in the Discord later on. Something I told Marley, and she was like, "That's so bad, Dad." And I was like, "Well, don't make me get bad."
Full count to McMahon. Here's the 3-2.
I
Draws
started
one
the
to right
grill.
field, fairly deep. Peace. Ryan McMahon finally comes through for the Yankees.
It'll heat up quick, and it won't take long.
Ready for this, Mac?
It is high. It is far. It is gone. That one's driven deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
It's ripped into right. Back at the wall. See ya.
Schmidt swings at the first pitch and launches it to left center field and deep. Mitchell back, track, wall. See ya.
Ryan McMahon ties the game up for the Yankees. And Trent Grisham almost gets hit by a pitch. I don't know what happened to McIntyre. But he reached out and poked one over the short porch in right field. They're about the fourth row. Trent Grisham would have got hit with that next pitch. I don't know why he got out of the way, man. You would have had a base runner with Judge up. XMZ, hello. Ah, 1-1 pitch fouled away. Count goes to 1-2. The over 8.5 for this game. It's a bullpen game, so the floodgates could open. It's really going to be on the Yankees offense. I don't know if Schlittler is going to give up a whole bunch of runs. Let's hope not. Fouled away again. Count says at 1-2. Oof. Up and out. Ball 2. Count runs 2-2. Do you expect a grand slam? No. That's a rarity. Fouled away again. All right, so in a bullpen game, this is important. Drive up the pitch count. Fluharty is already at 24 pitches. He's the second reliever already to appear here in 3 innings. And well, this is the 3rd inning. There's still nobody out. Varland only went 20 pitches. Fluharty's now just threw his 25th pitch, and that ball's fouled away as well. They had 2 last time. You're talking about the Blue Jays? You know, Vlad hit one, but still a rarity. Grand slams are not normal. Upstairs, 3-2, putting pressure on him. This will be the 9th pitch of the at-bat. Oh, man, another ball up and inside for strike 3. That was ball 4. They got Volpe on a bad call in the same spot they call him out. This umpire, Aaron Boone, needs to get out of the dugout. He needs to get out of the dugout. This is absurd. This umpire keeps missing balls up and out, or this one up and in. Man. What I don't understand is, like, if I was the manager, I would have a tablet, and every pitch I'd have it framed with the box that they have on screen, and say, look, you're missing every time in this area. Otherwise, he's not going to correct his mistakes. You really need the robot ABS system. These umpires ruin games. Yes, I'm rooting for the Yankees. Sir Anthony Dominguez is going to be replacing Fluharty. Let's see, where's his he was with Baltimore last year. Okay, started with Philadelphia in 2022 and 2023. Baltimore last year. I'm sorry, 2018 started with Philly. Spent 5 seasons with them, last 2 teams. Then they have Baltimore in 2024. Got traded over there at the deadline. Got a career 3.5 ERA. This year was one of his better years at 3.16. 79. Averages over a strikeout an inning. Opponents are only hitting 198 against them. Pretty decent numbers for a reliever. Mac, is that you? All right, here's Aaron Judge. Takes ball 1 outside. In the dirt, blown away. Count goes 2-1. Three, just under the strike zone, 98 miles an hour. Count goes 3-1. Oh, Judge lines one up the middle, but they're playing him perfectly. Man, he smoked that ball. Damn it. Right at Clement for the second out. You really can't hit it any harder than that. Perfect placement on defense. All right, here's Cody Bellinger. Here's the 1-1. Drills one to center field, but he's going to get there for the third out. So 2 hard hit balls right at the fielders. The Yankees do get the run back and tie this game on Ryan McMahon's home run to right field at the end of 3. 1 run, 3 hits for the no errors for the Jays. 1 run, 2 hits for the Yankees. No errors. Due up for the Jays, it's Barger, Kirk, Varsho, followed by Santander, Clement, Jimenez, then back to the top. Top of the 8th in Chicago. Milwaukee still losing 4-3 to the Cubs. And like I said before, Detroit has forced a Game 5. Wow, they scored all 9 runs from the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th for the Tigers. They have the weirdest commercials on this thing. All right, so I wonder if to me it's only 3 pitches. All right, so through 3, Cam Schlittler's only at 34 pitches, which is a good sign. 26 of them are strikes. The Yankees have struck out 5 times through 3 innings. No strikeouts for the Blue Jays. They do not strike out a lot. They're currently interviewing the Yankees manager, Aaron Baboon. First pitch to Barger, way outside, up and away. There's a strike outside corner. Screen, green screen. Barger lifts one in the gap. That's going to drop. Grisham cuts it off, but he's not going to be able to get him in time at second base. So a leadoff double for Barger. It's the third double already of the game. It's going to bring up Kirk. First pitch fouled away. So they have Kirk listed at 5'8", 245 pounds. He doesn't look 5'8". I could be wrong. Fouled away again. Count goes to 0-2. Flare out to right field, right at Judge, gets the ball back into play. They're pretending like they're going to tag because Aaron Judge's arm is definitely compromised with the injury. Still wondering if he's going to have some sort of procedure in the offseason. Oh, it's going to bring up Dalton Varsho. First pitch swinging as usual. Fly ball, right field. I'm sorry, left field. Bellinger grabs it. Another fake tag up attempt. So now there's two down. It's going to bring up Anthony Santander. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. There's a strike. 0-2 count. All right, let's go. Crowd's on their feet. Upstairs, ball one. Tried to get him to chase, but that was too far inside, a little bit too high to get him to really think about chasing. Elevated that a little too high. You can't give in to these hitters, man. Blue Jays do not strike out, so you can't give in to them. That's a wild pitch or a pass ball. What the? Oh, my God. Barger goes to third base. Austin Wells is a bad catcher, man. Sorry, guys. He's just bad. There's no way that Wells should have not caught that. All right, count goes to 2-2. Strikeout will be nice here. Fouled away. Last time this guy was up, he had an 11 at pitch at bat. Now we're going to be on the 6th pitch. Every pitch is like pins and needles. Let's go. Dial it up here. Foul tip held on by Wells. Strike 3. Got him. First strikeout of the night through 4 innings for Schlittler, which is odd. They keep fouling everything off. They fouled off so many pitches tonight. It's not even funny. But that's it. So Barger stranded on third base. So we head to the bottom of the 4th. Still tied at 1. Due up for the Yankees, Stanton, Chisholm, Goldschmidt, followed by Wells, Volpe, McMahon, and back to the top. Let's take a break and during the commercial break and check out one of Blitz BK's songs now available on all platforms. This one's called Ooh.
Listen, I want this job. I interviewed for a number of them, but I wanted this job.
This is exactly the type of move the Jets should be making, which is let's go and try something new.
JETS, 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 Jets. Hear that Jets engine revving, watch it go for 7. A new face in his team, Aaron Glenn the legend. Cut the fat, brought it back better than before. What we lack in talent, we bring it hard and more. Play the ball, turn it over, watch the offense score. Justin running the field, watch what we got in store. Wilson, Quinnan, and Hall, revenge of the core. O-line in the first, cause the trenches is war. Whether man or zone, we sure blitzing them more. 4-3 or 3-4, nothing scripted as law. Everybody got a plan till they hitting the jaw. They bleed like we bleed, everybody got flaws. Y'all smelling 4 wins, well I smell a little more. I predict a lot of favorites gonna fall to these dogs. I'm ready for the hatred when we surprise y'all. When it's time to play ball, we gonna kick in the door. Yo, JETS, 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 Jets. Ooh, JETS, 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 Jets. Ooh.
And start building around offensively and defensively with Aaron Glenn saying this is my team and my stamp on it, and let's go.
All right, that was a Blitz BK song called Ooh. I would try to sing it, but I'm not a very good singer. I sound like a dying cat. All right, John Carl Stanton's going to lead off the bottom of the 4th for the Yanks. Takes low and away for ball 1. Dominguez still in the game. Oof, 96 right down the middle, bro. You gotta tattoo that. Right down the middle, dude. God, you just sent that into orbit. It's right there. Wow, way inside. Ball 2. That's it. Be selective. Make the bullpen work. Upstairs, 3-1. All right, so he's gonna have to come into him here, theoretically. top 9 in Chicago. Cubs still holding on to a 4-3 lead. Try to extend that series. Oof, strike 2 on the outside corner. 97-mile-an-hour fastball blowing away. That's a ball you could shoot to right field for sure, but all right, full count. Downstairs, Giancarlo doesn't swing one time and he works a walk. Missed way low. So the Yankees get the leadoff runner on, and we know how dangerous that is. The only downside to that is it's Giancarlo Stanton on the base paths. He can't really do more than like a brisk walk or a slight jog. So he's not scoring from first on a ball down in the corner. They'll be on third base for that. But either way, here's Jazz Chisholm. Take strike 1. Dropped an 86-mile-an-hour sweeper at the bottom of the zone. For no 1 count. Way low. Ball 1. Tick, get this guy's pitch count up. Get the next guy up in the bullpen. Ground ball. Vlad fields it on to second for the first out. Back to first. Double play. Leave it to Jazz Chisholm to ground him to double play, strike out, whatever. Hits a home run here and there. Cool. Just like that rally killer. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Goldschmidt. Swinging again. Swinging and a miss again. Strike 2. And pops it up to the shortstop, Jimenez, in the outfield grass. Wynn's taking that ball for a ride, but catches it nonetheless, and that'll do it. Quick inning. The Yankees still held to 2 hits through 4 innings. That score in Chicago's final now. Cubs win 4-3. Pushes, extends the series. So they avoid elimination for the time being. Cubs scored 4 runs in the first inning, and then that's it. Luckily, they held on. Two up for the Blue Jays. Clement, Jimenez, then back to the top with Springer, followed by Lukes, and then Vlad Guerrero. Max says my phone messed up on your show. I'm not sure why. Probably my internet. Cooking now. See you in a bit. All right, Mac. All right, so through 4 innings, Cam Schlittler, 47 pitches, so very economic. If it wasn't for that 11th pitch at bat to Santander, he'd really been in like the driver's seat as far as being able to go deep into this game. But he's still on good pace. In the 5th inning, he's got less than 50 pitches, so he's averaging about 11 pitches, just under 12 pitches an inning. Probably 12 is closer. So that's good. He's getting 4 hits, 1 run. It was earned, and only 1 strikeout. But I don't care. I'd rather get quick outs than strikeouts. because we all know we can't trust this bullpen. So our bats need to get going, especially in a bullpen game. Let's see what Dominguez. Dominguez has 20 pitches, so it'll be interesting to see if they bring him out for another inning. He's almost pitched 2 innings, basically 1.2. So 20 pitches and 5 outs, only 1 walk. You got to wonder if they're going to keep him in there or go with somebody else. All right, so Ernie Clement, who's a pain in the ass as a hitter, very fast. He's hitting 583 so far in the first 4 games here. There's the first pitch. There's a strike. Schlittler's got Cole-like vibes. Just comes in, power pitcher, but he's just firing strikes, which is good. Clement reaches out, pokes one in the left field for a base hit. I told you, this guy Clement's annoying. He's just an annoying little hitter. Finds ways to get on base. Just throws the bat out. Flicks it out there in the left field. This is just as good as hitting it 120 miles an hour off the bat. Bunt attempt doesn't make contact, so strike 1 to Jimenez. Rare that, I mean, that was pretty much right down the middle of the plate, too. It's shocking how we missed that bunt. 97 mile an hour fastball. He's trying to bunt again. No, pulls it back and swings, fouls it back. Quickly 0-2 count, so I don't think the bunt's going to be on anymore. Double play would be nice. There's a pitch. Ooh, check swing foul. Luckily, because that was definitely a ball. That ball was like almost a foot out of the strike zone up high. But him dealing with Cam Schlittler throwing 100 miles an hour, he has to get the bat going sooner. So he naturally started coming around, checked the swing, but the bat made contact with the ball. So here's the 0-2. Upstairs again, 95. Way upstairs again. That's a ball. So count goes to 1-2. Ground ball. Oh, God, for fuck's sake. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. It's going to be first and third. Cam Schlittler was going to grab the ball, and he let it go as to not, like, fumble the ball. He pulled his glove back. Oh, Cam, what are you doing? He thought it was going to be a double play ball if he didn't touch it. And Jazz Chisholm can't get there in time, and the ball goes in the center field. So now, oh, that's going to hurt, man. So now you got first and third, nobody out. Could have been a double play. Jesus, and then now the top of the lineup comes up. See, that's the problem with the Yankees. You just let number 8 and 9 get on base with no outs, and now you got to deal with the top of the lineup. Oh, Jesus. That's just, you should just grab the ball, bro. What could have been the double play we were looking for turns into a first and third, nobody out situation. It's not good. Why do they have Fernando Cruz warming up in the bullpen right now? Cam Schlitt was at 54 pitches in the 5th inning. Why would you bring this guy? Why would you even be warming him up? Oof. Drops an 82-mile-an-hour curveball on him for strike 1. Springer drills one to center field. Grisham makes the catch, but run's going to score. Sac fly to center field. Blue Jays take the 2-1 lead. What a bad defensive choice by Cam Schlittler. It's now 2-1 Toronto. It's going to bring up Luke's. Double play here would be nice so you don't have to deal with Vlad. There's a strike. If he does get on base, you have to consider walking Vlad to load the bases for double play. It doesn't get any easier. Barge has been pretty good. So is Kirk and then Varsho. So double player strikeout would be real nice right now. Fouled away, strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch, fouled away again. 99-mile-an-hour fastball. It's a high-pressure situations right here for a pitcher. Saw it off. Oh, come on. What the hell was that? There's a broken bat, saw it off. Falls in between first and the pitcher. Goldschmidt bobbles the ball. Still gets the out at second base, but they could have turned 2, bro. So now you got Vlad up with a runner on first. The runner had to wait. Goldschmidt makes an accurate throw on his knees, almost hit the runner. Potential disaster. Wow. I don't like this. Ground ball, third base, foul. Just foul. There's the 1-1. 98, top of the zone, strike 2. Don't give in to him. Make him hit a pitch he's not comfortable with. Way upstairs, 98. He's not locating that high cheese, man. He's not locating it well. When it's high, it's like a good 10 inches above the strike zone. So it's not even something he's going to attempt to swing at. So fouled away, stays alive. Upstairs again, ball 3. Now we got a full count. Runner's going to be on the move. So anything down the lines is probably going to score a run. Ooh, strike 3, got him looking. Vlad tried to walk, but it was a strike on the outside part of the plate. He gets the call for strike 3. Blue Jays do take the lead. Yankees avoid a bigger disaster with Vlad Jr. down looking. Can't take a pitch that close, dude. Two up for the Yankees. It's going to be Wells, Volpe, McMahon. Then back to the top with Grisham, Judge, and Bellinger. Let's hope it gets that far. There is going to be a pitching change for the Blue Jays. Eric Lauer is replacing Dominguez. 30 years old, lefty. This is his third team. Started his career in 2018 with the Padres, 2 years. Then Milwaukee for 5 seasons. This year's first year in Toronto. He was 9-2 with a 3.18 ERA and how many appearances? 28. So, but he threw. Well, was he? He could have been a starter. He was probably a starter, but he's pitching out of the bullpen. 104 innings pitched, 102 strikeouts. So it's just about 1 an inning. Opponents hit 227 against him with a 1.11 whip. And he's a lefty. So they're bringing in Lauer because they got Wells and then McMahon and Grisham. The first 4 batters, 3 out of the first 4 batters of this inning are lefties. So they're going pure matchup based here with that stuff. Oh, popped up. Come on, bro. Popped up to the shortstop. Austin Wells does nothing again. Opie swings at the first pitch, grounds it foul. Fouled away, strike two. Down the right field line, foul. Strike three, 89 mile an hour cutter, and he strikes out. God damn it, this kid is such. These guys are automatic outs at the bottom of the lineup. They're automatic. It's very rare that they do something. Unbelievable. So now the Yankees only have 2 hits, and one of them came off the bat of McMahon with a home run in the 3rd inning. Boy, could we use one of those now. .93 inside outside pitch. Strike two. Guy's throwing 7 pitches. He's about to get out of this inning. Like, what an uneventful inning. Like, pop up, strike out. Blow it away, ball one. Ground ball to second. Clement throws to first. Oh, God. In time. The 3rd out. 9-pitch inning. For a team that's bullpenning, 9-pitch inning again. You're not making them work. Ridiculous. All right, we're heading to the top of the 6th. Let's go with another Blitz BK song.
Damn. What the hell did I do?
This is a schedule release.
Damn. What the hell did I do with them? I haven't seen them since October. Yeah, my green goggles.
We are going to rip through the Jets schedule that was released. It actually got leaked earlier in the day. It was confirmed by the Jets later on in the day. But I want to give you my thoughts about the schedule overall.
Yo, week 1 and week 2, they come to our house. These teams trying to steal our bills. They're trying to wild out. Throw them on the road with no bucks. They're gonna find out. Leave them sleeping with the fish. Got 2 calling timeouts. Dak throwing picks and Bono's dicks. Next up, Carolina, that's one slow fix. Kill the cat when he chased his tail. Bury Joe's Bengals and the Browns as well. I got a sound to sell. Hope this plan excels. Got a fan base. Hope he needs the next parcel. We done lived hard hell. Mental scars real, so the Pats we chill. Ravens never more. This a fast rebuild. No more curse to fix. Grab your crucifix. We cook all these teams. We eat birds and fish. Bring the Jags to the plate. We got sauce and dip. Then flush the Saints and the rest, cause they all ain't shit. Yeah. Every week to week, they so weak. Game to game, the game plan so unique. So we dream when he's lead. Hope this team never sleeps. Scream 17 and 0. Never dream of defeat. No. Every week to week, they so weak. Game to game, the game plan so unique. So we dream a sleep stream. 17 and 0, never dream of defeat.
Never dream of defeat. Shadow stitch the street. Turf cracks, cleat scream, hard beat. Skip a beat, chains, fracture lanes, rupture phantoms in the mist. Pressure scope precision, every hit a clinch fist. Stone swarm movement, pencil-rated like blades. Twisted face, fabric rivals trapped in cascades. Mirrors of the field splinter, flames slick in the fight. Your drive strikes like great peers, opponents expire. Cutting through illusions, but dissolve in the shade. Echoes choke, defense their blueprints betrayed. Routes morph to armaments, every altar siege. Mid like cathedral, quakes the green ties prestige. Ashes rain in silence, empires fresh apart. Victory's a weapon called straight through your heart. Shit shake the heaven, time falls on repeat. Aging grace the future, never dream of defeat. No, 17 and 0, 17 and 0.
All right, and we're back. 0-2 count to Barger. Fouls pitch away. That was Blitz BK and Jets Johnny. Oh, come on, dude. A dribbler down the third base line, and since they're playing this guy on a shift, Barger gets another leadoff hit. Like, come on, man. Just play straight up. Jesus, he cued that off the end of his bat. It was a just simple ground slow ball to third baseman. Oh, my God. It always seems to backfire on the Yankees, man. Moving fielders around, and they routine ground balls. And the defenders aren't in position. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. It's going to bring up Alejandro Kirk. So frustrating. Fastball down low, ball one. Just setting themselves up for failure, man. And I don't understand. The guy's a left-handed hitter, and you're shading him to pull. When they haven't been pulling him, everything's been fouled away in foul territory, opposite field, for all the hitters. And your infielders are playing him to pull. Doesn't make no sense. Ground ball foul. Another foul ball. I haven't seen so many foul balls in my life than in this game. Kirk lifts one to right field. Judge is going to get there in time for the first out. I don't even know why Aaron Boone's even coming out to talk to Schlittler. Schlittler's at 75 pitches. He came in there when he was at like 72 pitches. Why do you need to check on him? Why can't he throw 110 pitches? I don't know. Barshow do up. 83-mile-an-hour curveball dropped in there for a strike. That's been dropping in a lot for a strike because they're expecting 97 to 100 every pitch. He throws that more often than not. I don't think he'll go 2 breaking balls in a row. Ground ball. Goldschmidt steps on first to the first out. Now they got the guy on a rundown. Get rid of the ball. Track him down, McMahon. And they get him. It took way too long, but the Yankees get the double play. Like, what the hell is that? That took way too long. He almost beat it back to first base. Insane. He almost beat the throw to first base, but the Yankees get the double play and get out of the inning. Bottom of the 6th, they better start waking up with the bats. They only got 2 hits, 1 walk and 2 hits, so 3 base runners for the Yankees. That's it through 5. They're down 2-1. They really need to wake up. You're in an elimination game at home. Your back's against the wall. You better knuckle up, man. This is a pitiful offensive display here. 6 strikeouts in 5 innings and 3 base runners in total. Yankees are going to have the top of the lineup up. Grisham, Judge, Bellinger, followed by Stanton, Chisholm, Goldschmidt. Oh, it's ridiculous. So Lauer is probably going to at least remain in the game for at least Grisham. It'll be interesting to see, since he doesn't throw too hard, it's interesting to see if they let him face Judge, because then Bellinger's another lefty. So we'll see what happens. But they've already thrown out. He's their 4th pitcher. I mean, they still got guys back there, but and I got 2 more lefties in the pen. I don't know how many of them they trust. One has a 5.4 ERA. The other has a 54 ERA coming from the first 3 games of the series. All right. It's going to be Trent Grisham here. Inside slider, strike 1. Grisham actually hit left-handers pretty good this year. So I don't know why he keeps taking this inside pitch for a strike for everybody, like these little soft things inside. And now Lauer goes outside, 92, 93 miles an hour on the outside corner for ball 1. Drops another one in there, strike 2. Jesus Christ. Like, be prepared to hit, bro. They're just taking soft 85-mile-an-hour curveballs, drops in there. They are not prepared to swing and at good pitches. In the beginning of the game, all they were doing was swinging at the first pitch constantly, which they've done in the past unsuccessfully, especially in the Boston series. But now you have this guy who doesn't even throw hard, and he's just dropping shit in there on you, and you're just watching it go by you. Ball 2 outside. Let's see if he tries to bust him in again, something on the inside half. If he does, Grisham should be able to. And don't go fishing in the dirt for anything either. And he drops one in the dirt. Slider, 80 miles an hour, ball 3. Count goes full. So please be protecting the plate here. You've got to protect the plate. 2 strikes. You figure he's got to come into you because Aaron Judge is waiting on deck. And the last thing the Blue Jays want is a runner on base for Aaron Judge. So, but he's got to be prepared to hit right here. Strike 3 again. Looking at it. What are you doing? 83 mile an hour curveball. He just dropped it in there again on him, and he didn't swing the bat once. Oh my God, this guy. What are you doing, bro? Right down the middle. And they're intentionally walking Judge. That's what happens. You strike out because you're a scrub, and now they get to walk Judge. Scene says, "What is with the Yankees offense? Only 2 hits in this game." Yeah, they're not like great. 7 strikeouts in 5 1/3, man. Again. They're not even facing good pitching. They're facing relievers. This guy's not even throwing hard. And he's got 2 strikeouts. No hits. Trent Grisham saw us like 6 pitches and didn't swing the bat. And all the balls that were called strikes just dropped it in. Boop. 85, boop, 83, 83. Like, what are you doing up there, bro? 3-2 count, you got to protect the plate. It wasn't on the corner where you thought it was a ball. It was right over the middle of the plate. He dropped the curveball right on your face, and you just looked at it. And it's not like this guy throws 100 miles an hour either, to where you're like, oh, I got to get it started early to catch up, and you got tricked. Throws a 94 mile an hour fastball. 0-1 to Bellinger as he watches the strike go. Right past him as well. You got to make him pay for walking Judge. You got to do something, guys. Bellinger hits a line drive right at the left fielder for the second out. At least he put the bat on the ball. These Yankees, man. And now they're going to take out Lauer to face, they're going to bring in somebody to face Stanton. I don't even know. They didn't even show who was warming up in the bullpen. But it's going to be Yariel Rodriguez. It's going to be the 5th pitcher with 2 outs in the 6th. Yassine says, I thought game 3 win for the Yankees would get the offense going in this game. You would think so. They're not facing Randy Johnson and Kurt Schilling. You know, they're not facing elite pitching here in the postseason. They're facing Gossman's like a journeyman type guy. Nothing special. Yeah, Savage actually looked really good against them. Young kid, rookie. And now they're bullpenning. Oh, Bieber was, I knew they were going to have to get to him. And now they're throwing a bullpen game. And they got 2 hits. 2 hits, 1 walk, and an intentional walk. Yankees have had 4 base runners, and Aaron Judge is 2 of them. Unbelievable. Ball upstairs to Stanton. Outside ball 2. Jazz Chisholm's waiting on deck. Way outside, ball 3. All right, do they give Stanton the green light? Because he should get a pitch to hit here. Do they let him turn him loose to try to get out of this slump? Maybe put one in orbit. Let's see if he takes the pitch or if they give him the green light. Oof, 87 mile-an-hour slider. They probably gave him the green light. He just was expecting a fastball, loaded up for a fastball, and then when it wasn't a fastball, didn't swing. I'd rather him take that pitch if he wasn't going to put a full swing on it. Well, Judge takes off a second, but it's going to be ball 4. So Yankees are going to have first and second and 2 down. Jazz Chisholm up. Big time spot here. As a base hit could easily tie this game. But no matter what, Aaron Judge will get another at-bat in this game now. So no excuses here. It's not lefty on lefty. But Jazz is 0 for 7 with 3 strikeouts against this guy. Let's hope we can get his first hit against him right here in a big spot where we need it big. Swings at the first pitch, fouled away. Ground ball, second base. God, Jesus. Oh my God, we can't score. Oh my God. That's all you got to do, right? Walk Judge and Stanton. Nobody else is going to get a hit. No one's a threat. And you got Ben Rice sitting on the bench. Unbelievable. Heading to the 7th inning. Santander, Clement, and Jimenez due up for the Blue Jays. Then back to the top with Springer, Lukes, and Guerrero. Cam Schlittler's at 77 pitches. They've already been doing mound visits, so you got to wonder if they're even going to let him start the inning or if they got a short leash on him. It's only 77 pitches, though, so don't know why the Yankees would even think of taking him out. I mean, the guy was still throwing 100 miles an hour over 100 pitches or at 100 pitches against Boston. So why you would even contemplate taking out your best pitcher in the postseason based on his Boston game? Turn it over to a shaky-ass bullpen. I wouldn't do that. You just got to ride or die with this kid. Whatever happens, happens. I mean, he's only given up – I know he's got 7 hits. Blue Jays have 7 hits, but they're like flares and bloops and jam shots, cue shots, down the line, just hitting fair territory. Like, they're not like batting him around. Machine says this game is so frustrating. The Yankees should be putting up a lot of runs in this game against the Blue Jays bullpen. They should be. They should be, man.
What's going on?
The Yankees can't hit again. That's what's going on.
I just turned it on. I saw Jazz ground out the second.
Yep, big spot. Hit would have tied the game. And nope.
So just
What
a home
set
run.
that inning up? What set that inning up was Grisham. Grisham didn't swing at a single pitch. He took 3 breaking balls for strikes, 3-2 count. Guy drops a breaking ball in the middle of the plate, and he doesn't take the batter off his shoulders. And then it allows them to intentionally walk Judge. Unbelievable.
They're keeping Schlittner in then, huh?
Well, he's only at 77 pitches. I don't know why they're even thinking about taking him out.
Oh, that's for sure.
You know what I
Phoenix,
noticed?
stop.
Every time you call in, Phoenix starts crying. I noticed that. Is it like that all day?
No.
Only when you call in?
No, Marianne just took Bella out.
Play away? Oh, she wants to go out with the other dog?
And I just took her out and brought her back in. So, Phoenix. So she says, I want to go back out and play. But it's dark time. You don't play. You go out there and pee and poop.
And get your
Like
ass back
Phoenix.
in the house.
Like Phoenix just did.
Yeah. Pee and poop and get your ass back in the house.
That's right. It's chilly out there.
Yeah, I imagine. I had a feeling it was cold right now in Buffalo, Canada.
Right now
Straight
it's
to the suns up there.
right now it's 52. Phoenix, stop it.
I like it in the 50s and 60s. I like it a little chilly.
I like it in the
Oh,
80s. I like it hot and humid.
Oh, God. No way.
Look at that goofball behind home plate in the orange shirt. And I understand he's a dentist from down south. And he always buys these tickets.
Oh, yeah?
See him there in the hat on, the orange.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's looking down now. Now he just looked up.
Yeah, he's texting on his phone to somebody watching. Probably was like, I see you on TV.
Yeah.
Why is he a goofball?
Well, he's probably not a goofball, but he just spends a ton of money going to all these sporting events wearing the same clothes. It's kind of like when they have a pay-per-view in wrestling.
The wrestler, the guy with the happy face?
Yeah.
Wow, what a catch by McMahon. He slipped on the dirt in foul territory and makes the catch on his back. What a catch.
Absolutely.
What a catch. He slipped on the dirt. What'd you say?
So laying on his hip, he had a little bit of a giddy up. Oh. He's the one that went into the stands in Boston, right? Against Boston.
Yeah. Well, not the stands, but the
not
dugout.
the dugout. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Anybody else?
Really good.
Yeah, definitely.
He's been terrible at the plate, although his solo home run was the only run we got tonight. There's a line drive, just get that base hit. This guy Clement, bro, I've been saying it all day. This guy's a pain in the ass. He's 2 for 3.
I think he was
scored.
4 for 4 last night.
Well, he's hitting 643 in the series. He's just a little pesky guy.
Yeah. Guess what? No echo tonight.
Yeah, I don't know what happens with it.
No one else is called in?
McAteer called in a little while ago. I think he said he'll still be in the chat, but you never know. I think he was starting to cook dinner for the family.
Oh, come on. He has to get on East Coast time, not that damn West Coast time.
You cook for your family, man. They cook for themselves. They're big kids.
Yeah, yeah.
Your wife's got 2 hands.
That's right.
Fouled away. Strike 1.
Well, you're ahead of me.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2. How far away? I just called the swing and a miss on my count.
Yeah, you're about 5 seconds ahead of me. You're just showing the replay in my end. Just let him pitch.
It says every time DJ comes on the stream, the Yankees score a lot of runs. Well, let's hope.
Well, last night it was 6-2, and we won 9-6.
It was so funny. Caputo calls in 6-1. We're losing. I tell him, have faith. It's the 3rd inning. Relax. It's facing Shane Bieber. We could score as long as the bullpen does their job and holds them down. In the middle of arguing with him about it, the Yankees scored 2 runs. Oh my God! Double play ball. Jazz Chisholm boots it. Oh my God! Inning-ending double play and Jazz boots it. Oh my God!
Now 1st and 3rd, 1 out.
Oh my God! Jazz Chisholm. Oh God! This is right at him. Right at him.
Yeah, he looks at his glove afterwards.
No,
hardly hit his glove.
Like hit him on the wrist, and now they're gonna take out Schlittler. Inning-ending double play, and 88 pitches they take out Schlittler.
Oh.
What is going on with this guy? Why does he take him out at 88 pitches?
Because he's Boone. As Mets would say, he's a gambler. He's probably going to put Williams in.
Yeah, against Boston, he was like at 100 pitches, throwing 100 miles an hour. Like, it's not like he's not effective.
Yeah.
They just cost him. Now you're going to bring in wild man Devin Williams.
And you still have the double play, and man on first, 1 out. So you get the double play is still in play.
They were just handed a gift of an inning, the double play, get out of the inning. Just handed to, and he. Oh my God! Now you guys know why I hate Jazz Chisholm.
Chisholm and Volpe.
Routine ground ball, DJ.
Yep. In the playoffs.
What was he going to say? The umpire was in his way?
Yeah.
Obstructed him?
Uh-huh. Lay down, sweetie. Good girl.
Oh, my God. This is crazy. Now you got to hope to get out of this inning unscathed. With George Springer up. What a bad time, like what a bad time to make a bonehead error, 1st and 3rd now, no with 1 out.
Yeah.
And now you got to face George Springer, certified Yankee killer. When you could have had him leading off the 8th inning with nobody on,
Mm-hmm. And we only have 2 hits.
Yep. Not only just 2 hits, we've only had 5 base runners.
We
Judge
struck out how
twice,
many?
Stanton twice, and McMahon. 2 hits, 3 walks. But we've struck out 7 times. And now we made a huge error.
And now he's looking at his glove.
Oh, yeah. Jeter says he's a superstar. They
Yeah.
think I care that this guy runs into 30 pitches runs into 30 home runs a year.
Yep.
Like, I give a shit about your 30 home runs when you're a 220 hitter.
Yeah.
You're a 220 hitter with that makes errors at second base and bonehead play after bonehead play. Jesus.
Just like that catcher in Seattle. He'll run into
Strike
60.
What about him?
He ran into 60, hit 240.
Yeah, 247, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get too cute, Devin. Springer fouls the ball away. I'd bust his ass inside. I'd bust his ass inside with a fastball. Try to get him on the inside corner.
Yeah. Well, Williams is pitching, so. Uh-oh. I can hear the echo. It's back.
Ball 1. Yeah, maybe it's just whoever's in the studio. I mean, I can't. I don't hear nothing, so I hear everything fine.
Everything is fine just till then. Now was it? Now it's not there.
Oh, for fuck's! Oh my God! Strike 3, and Wells can't hold on to the ball. Oh God! Like we got to deal with. Just like I think these guys are cursed, man.
No, they want to hit home runs.
Volpe, Grisham,
Wells,
yeah, Jazz. Like it's just things always. It's always bad stuff with them. Constantly. Fouled away again.
no defense. This is a nice full moon night.
So they get the second out on the strikeout, but Jimenez steals second base. So now they're out of the force play. There is 2 down, and Nathan Lukes is up. You really don't want to see Vlad Guerrero.
Phoenix, come back over here, baby. Thank goodness he didn't throw it.
Ball 1 to Lukes. This is a huge out right here. Oh, line drive, base hit to center field. 1 run's going to score. And 2-run single.
Way to go, Jazz.
Take out Schlittler and give up 2 more runs. Good job. Thanks a lot, Jazz. Expect a Michael Caputo call now.
Yep. Unearned runs.
Seventh inning, now you just double, like triple the deficit. It was 1 run, now it's 3 runs, and your team can't hit for shit. So
You're taking out the best pitcher of the series because the second baseman can't field the ball.
Ridiculous. 88 pitches. And the hits that they got, I mean, yeah, they hit a couple balls hard for doubles and whatnot, but it was like a cue shot. Another one, they switched, like they shifted the fielders where they should be in place and they weren't because of the shift. And then where they got the score, their second run, there was a ground ball, inning-ending double play, ground ball bouncer back to Schlittler. And he went to glove it and then pulled his glove back so Jazz can get it. But Jazz wasn't there in time, and it went up the middle for a base hit. It would have been an inning-ending double play, but Schlittler didn't glove it. You know what I mean? He could have.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
At the last second, he was like, "Oh, let me not touch it," so they can get the ground ball double play. And Jazz wasn't like he didn't know where Jazz was positioned, so Jazz didn't get it, so went up the middle for a base hit.
Like, I swear Boone doesn't have a brain. Well, he's still manager next year.
I wouldn't. I'd get rid of him.
Oh, absolutely.
They're not going to, though. They should. If nothing more than to change it up, you know. But it's also Cashman. Like, you got guys who make errors and they strike out all the time and they don't get on base. That's your team is littered with guys that can hit 20 or 30 homers and hit 220.
Yeah. But the analytics say do this, do that.
But it hasn't been working.
No.
I don't like you won 94 games. Like, you could have easily won like 105 if you played smart baseball. Easily 105 just by playing better baseball.
Yeah.
Oh, God, and he walks Guerrero. Come on, bro. If you're that scared of him, bro, just intentionally walk him. Larger.
Phoenix. Now stop it. Lay down, sweetie. Yeah, well, you need a rally cap, that's for sure.
Clancy, now, what's up, Clancy? Happy birthday, Clancy. We got 2 hits, bottom line.
Another October birthday boy, huh?
This is absurd. Yeah.
One of them's a home run.
Keep it here. Maybe somehow this offense can wake up. It's incredible that it's a bullpen game, and you know it's a bullpen game, and you're swinging at the first pitch against everybody. You know what I mean? It's like, get them out of the game faster. Let them run the gamut of their relievers. Nope, we're going to give them 9 pitch innings and pop shit up. All they do is pop up.
Yeah,
Strike
take
out.
some pitches.
The Yankees have been up 6 times, 7 strikeouts. No sense of urgency from the Yankees offense. Yeah, you're in an elimination game. Jazz Chisholm shit the bed. I'm sorry, not just Jazz. Grisham in the last inning. Instead of 3-2 pitch, he watches all the strikes, 85-mile-an-hour curveballs dropping on over the middle of the plate. He's watching them. He didn't swing the bat once. 6 pitches, he just watched. Boom, 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 ball, strike, and then 3-2 pitch. He's just looking, gets fooled on a curveball. Like, what are you doing, dude? Get ready to hit. He wasn't protecting the plate, and then that allowed them to intentionally walk Judge. Ridiculous. Schlittler did pitch well. Jazz didn't help at all. No, he made just another bonehead error. Like I'm trying to tell everybody, he's not that good. You would be out of the inning down 2-1, out of the inning double play. Nope. Yep. I'm going to boot it.
Schlittler would probably come in the 8th, come back for the 8th inning.
And a lot of the Blue Jays hits shouldn't have been hits. Literally staring at his hip and breaking right down. Yeah. He wasn't ready to hit. All right, because I was saying, it's not like Randy Johnson is coming in with 100-mile-an-hour, 101, right? The guy was maxing out at 94-mile-an-hour fastball. That's it, 94. And even if you're sitting on the fastball, like, adjust to the breaking ball, dude. Why do you have to try to? So what I'm saying is, it's different if it's 101 and then 85. A little flare, but Bellinger's going to get there for the 3rd out, but the damage is done. Blue Jays scored 2 runs because Jazz Chisholm is an absolute trash bag. McAteer in the house says, "What's up, DJ? Good to see you."
What's up, Mac? Can't wait for Sunday.
Clancy says, "What up?"
We got to make a trade, Sean. You and I.
All right, Clancy. All right, so Clancy's here and you're here. Good. Okay, McAteer came in here earlier and told me that there's an accepted trade in the league, and I don't know if I should veto it. I think I might have to. Miggy is trying to trade Rashee Rice, who will be off suspension in 2 weeks, for the Colts defense.
Who has the Colts defense?
McAteer has the Colts defense. Miggy wants the Colts defense, and he's going to give him Rashee Rice.
Rashee Rice was still not playing.
He's got 1 more week suspension. He'll be back in week 7.
So then McAteer is going to have to pick up a defense.
No, he probably has 2 defenses, or he could have 2 defense. But I'm saying a number 1 receiver coming off suspension versus for a defense doesn't seem. I also don't want to, like, it's something that you probably should get vetoed, but I don't really want to veto people's trades unless it's ridiculous. That feels ridiculous, but I wanted to get everybody else's kind of input on that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, they both are, they both got the same records, right?
McAteer offered him a more fair, straight-up deal, and Miggy countered it and made it worse. Like, it was like receiver for receiver, like similar stature, I guess, right? Production. So it was fair on McAteer's part, but Miggy countered it. It's like, I don't want this good player. Give me the defense. Like, wait, what? Yeah. I don't know. So, like, in a way, you got to let people make their deals and, like, stupid deals or whatnot, but but in a sense, there's got to be some level of where you're like, come on, you can't do that. I don't know.
Well, they both agree.
Please like and subscribe to the channel. Hope you're doing well, DJ, my friend.
Oh, yeah. Yep, that's it.
Due up for the Yankees. Goldschmidt, Wells, Volpe, McMahon, and back to the top. So murderer's row of a lineup due up for the Yankees.
Bottom of the 7th.
Oh, not to mention, Jazz just had first and second and grounded out to end the inning. Like a base hit would tie the game, change the momentum. Nope. Grounds out to end the inning, then makes a drastically like season-ending error at second base the next inning.
Well,
But
Miggy and
the Yankees are
McIntyre are they know what they're doing. They're not rookies like I am in the trade world, in the fantasy world, right?
It's not on It's not McIntyre's fault. The trade. He's not doing anything like ridiculous. Miggy is. So McIntyre says, "What was that, DJ? If they both agree it should go through, love you, buddy." All right, I know what McIntyre's doing here. McIntyre just wants me to put it through. I just want to be fair about it, you know. Like it's a vetoable trade for sure. You know what I mean?
Well, somebody gets a defense for this week, and then another wide receiver is coming off suspension.
You don't trade a good receiver for a defense.
Don't
do that.
Has he been able to practice?
He'll be ready to go game 7. So this is his last week of being suspended.
I understand that, but has he been able to practice?
I'm pretty sure. I think he's been able to practice. Read the little on to replace Rodriguez. For the 6th pitcher for the Blue Jays. Another lefty. There's only one more lefty in the bullpen. And he's their worst one left in the bullpen. So, ball on the Goldschmidt. Max says, no, I actually put Metcalf in the Colts D, but I said Metcalf was already in a trade. But it said more. He was trying to trade Metcalf for Rice. And then Miggy countered it and said, put in the Colts defense without Metcalf or something like that. Craziness. Like Rice or Metcalf would be a fine trade, you know? Decent receiver, guy coming off suspension. There's a strike. Count goes to 2-1. But how do you take Metcalf out of the trade and replace it with the Colts defense? Like, what are you doing? Ball inside, 3-1. Yankees need base runners.
No, let it go through because I'm playing. I'm playing Brother McIntyre this week. I need all the help I can get.
Trying to stay that punishment. Well, Mets needs to get a win, so
I know. Him and I are tied, or then we'll be tied.
Yankees get the guy on. Infrared says, warning, I want no trades. Because he hasn't been able to practice, but has been in the room listening to the game plan.
Yeah, I didn't think you were able to practice.
Yeah, right. I don't know, man. It's a trade I should veto. It is because it's not on any level of a realistic trade. I can't spin it for him to be like, oh, this is a good deal. Like, there's nothing you could say. It's a defense for a number 1 receiver. It's not really, can't justify it at all. 1-1 count to Austin Wells.
Well, Red will get involved, and he can pick up the defense because he likes trading for defenses.
You can't trade a defense for a receiver like that. It's not like you're trading your defense for like Alan Lazard. You know what I mean? Like that's fine, but not Rasheed Rice, bro. Outside ball 2 to Wells. Right. So I told Brother McAteer not to make any trades, but he doesn't listen, Brother Murdoch. I love trades, man. Try to make your team better. Trades are great. This isn't McAteer's fault, by the way. It's not his. It's not his fault. He offered a straight up fair deal. Wells lifts one to center field and deep at the warning track, but it's going to be caught. Shit, we can't catch a break. God. Well, I'm surprised he even put the bat on the ball. That's what hits it to the deepest part of the park.
Should have stayed on first and tagged up. Because when it went out, it wouldn't have been a home run. This way, he could have at least went to second. Been in scoring position.
Yeah, but if it went over his head, you know.
Well, even if it went over his head, he'd be on third.
Here's Anthony Volpe. Of course, they're not going to pinch it for Volpe. You do have Rosario and Caballero on the bench. They might just try to use it for a pinch runner for Stanton maybe later. Max here says, "Red, I'll see you at the finish line. See what happens." Fancy football shit talking. Did Volpe turn around the square to bunt with 1 out?
Yeah,
that makes
did.
no sense. That makes no sense. 0 cents. Because even if it's successful, you have 2 outs to run in scoring position. Like, strike one. 94 over the middle of the plate.
That kid just needs to go home this summer and get drunk.
Oh, Volpe?
Yeah, forget what happened this year.
Oh my God, they called that. That's like the 3rd time they called that ball a strike. 2nd time against Volpe. In the first at bat, they called him out on strikes on that same pitch. Ball's clearly out of the zone, and this umpire keeps getting fooled by the catcher pulling it back.
That fan knows.
Yeah, swing the effing bat.
Yeah.
And of course, he swings in the dirt. This kid is such garbage, bro. He is such a garbage player. They can't bring him back. They can't. They have to get rid of him. Look at the swing.
Jeez.
1 hand coming off the bat. He's like swinging in the dirt on 1 knee. You know it's a bad pitch if you're on the dirt in 1 knee. Red wants to get drunk with your dog. Shocker. McAteer's got to take fantasy football seriously. He can't rely on his real teams to do it. Or to do shit. Yeah. All right, so Ahmed Rosario coming in for Ryan McMahon. Rosario rips a base hit to center field. A 2-out single. It's going to bring up Trent Grisham. Why don't you do something, Grisham, and hit a 3-run homer to tie this game up? Why don't you do something?
Yeah, run into one like you did all year.
Red says he'll pay for the airfare to make sure that Phoenix eats very good, brother DJ.
All right.
So you got a dog sitter in New Jersey.
Well, the wife and I, we were looking to take a night out, spend a night away. So, Red, you're going to have to have two dogs.
Pull one in the dirt. Man, if you can get on base and give Aaron Judge a shot here, bro. .94 down the middle of the plate again. Trent Grisham all of a sudden forgot how to swing a bat.
They're scared.
Then take a seat on the bench. Give somebody else a chance. Now he swings and pops it up foul. That's going to get caught. Oh my God, he makes the catch. So now Aaron Judge leads off the 8th inning with nobody on base. This is an absolute disaster, man. He finally swings at a pitch and pops it up. See you later, Trent. Hope to never see you again, or see you never. They can't bring these guys back. You know what's crazy? I always come up short in fantasy football. I was meant to be a Mets, Jets, and Nets fan. Super glad I was able to get Shakira on a waiver from Buffalo.
I didn't waive him.
I didn't want him.
Me neither. I had to waive Coleman.
I had Coleman and dropped him.
Yeah.
Not that it's not like I mean, he's quite capable of putting up a big game, but the consistency is a different story.
Yep.
That's the problem with fantasy. It's like sometimes I make moves for just 1 week. I'll pick a guy up for a week and then drop him.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Red, offer me a trade.
Who do you want to trade for? Like,
I need some points.
I need some points.
Miggy passed me because of the Kansas City Chiefs cheaters.
We'll see. Camilo Doval is coming in for Devin Williams.
Who's playing tomorrow night? Philadelphia and the Giants?
Yes.
Oh, I'm going to have to get me a Giant player.
Why?
Because they're awesome. There's that echo again. I wonder if members of the chat can hear the echo.
There's Alejandro Kirk leading off. He's been quiet since the game 1 where he had 2 home runs.
Yep. Members of the chat, can you hear the echo when I talk?
Yassine says he does, but I can't.
Just like last night. Others could hear it. When you muted yourself, nobody could hear it.
Might be the wiring.
Could be the Yankees.
It's the Yankees' fault. Red hears it. Mac hears it. Red thinks the G-men are going to get stomped. Ground ball, base hit down the line. Spoke too soon. Another leadoff double for the Blue Jays. Why does it keep making this goddamn sound?
I don't know. That's someone was calling you.
No, it's the speaker. Like every time the wire moves, it's like, I don't know. It says, Brother DJ, press the X button on the actual YouTube show. Oh, do you have the YouTube show up? Marshall,
That's
let's
how
go check. Huh?
I was watching Judge catch.
Do you still have the YouTube show up?
I connect with YouTube.
Yeah, but do you have the YouTube show up as well? If it's still up, that's why you're hearing the show twice, because once you hit the StreamYard link, you come into the show from StreamYard. You'd have to close out the YouTube show.
That's how I first connect. I go on YouTube and I press you.
I know. Right, but if you look at your browser, the YouTube show might be up in a separate tab. That's why you're hearing it twice. That could be it. You know what I mean or no?
No. But I'll try something. So I'll be back. Press the X button on the actual YouTube show.
Yeah, it means like exit out, get rid of it.
All right. I shall return.
Technology with Brother DJ. All right, so runner on third base, one out. Miles Shore pinch hitting. Oh, God. An excuse me swing, and another run's going to score. It's 5-1 Blue Jays. Nice big insurance run for them. Thanks to a leadoff double and a sacrifice fly. Guy just throws the bat out there and barely gets the ball out of the infield off the end of the bat. And he's going to get an RBI single. Because the infield's drawn in. Wow. Wow, Clement gets drilled. Clement gets drilled with a fastball. So it's gonna be first and second, one out. They think it was on purpose. Maybe because Clement was 2 for 3. Looks like the Yankees are going to make a pitching change. Wow, the closer, Bednar's coming in to replace Doval here in the 8th inning. Guess they got to stop the bleeding somehow.
Hello?
Hello? Yes?
Damn it, it's still doing it.
Still doing it. You know what? Go in from the Discord. I'll send you the link on Discord. See if
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Just X everything out. If this doesn't work, I don't know what else to say.
Test 1, 2.
1, 2. 3, 4, 5.
And I still can hear it.
I still can hear it. Me too. Well, not everything.
Huh. Let me just explore here for a second.
First and second, one out. Toronto's got 3 runs. Volpe, ground ball, gets the out at first. And, of course, the transition sucks and they can't turn the double play. So first and third, 2 outs. Back to the top of the lineup with Springer. The Yankees have given up 11 hits.
What the fuck? Oh. I don't know.
I'm really not hearing much.
The only problem was like when I'm on like with Radcliffe last night, and both of us talking, like I could hear both echoes. So if I was saying something, it was in like delay.
Mm-hmm.
But it was happening with both John and Metz last night too.
Yeah, I don't hear it really, so I don't really know what to do about it. If it's something I could do. Yankees still got 3 hits this whole game through 7 innings to himself. 3 hits, 8 strikeouts. Foul ball, strike 2. Swing and a miss, got him. But Yankees give up another run. And what a waste that Aaron Judge is going to lead off the 8th inning.
Yeah, they'll probably walk him.
Well, this is a time they could actually pitch to him because what's the worst he could do is hit a home run. And you got a 4-run lead. You can't hit a grand slam leading off the inning.
Yep.
He could have hit a grand slam if Trent Grisham would have got on base.
So, Sean, give me a trade.
Next year? Who are you talking to?
I was talking to Sean. He's in the chat, right?
Might be. Remember, there's 2 Sean's, DJ.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Brother McIntyre. Oh, well. Caputo will probably come on after the bottom of the 9th, the 3rd out.
I think Caputo left the game early after the Jazz's error, and they scored 2 runs because of it. I think Caputo left the house and found the nearest bridge or the building, and he's just waiting there with the phone to see the final score. And then it's been real cruel world. Especially on the rebound, splat.
Is he a Jets fan too?
I don't think he's really a football fan. 3 hits, man. 8 strikeouts, 3 hits.
And he walks?
Brady pitchers come in to replace Brendan Little. So this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 7th pitcher in 8 innings for the Blue Jays. And the Yankees only have 3 hits. There's 3 hits against relievers. Not even good relievers. Fisher kid has decent numbers though. So against like bullshit relievers, they did nothing. Now this kid actually has good numbers, Fisher. Judge takes ball 2, 2-0.
This is
Rick says, DJ, take a picture of your laptop and send it to me on Discord. Wow, they called that a strike to Judge 6 inches off the plate. They called that a strike. This umpire is the worst. Press the button on the top left corner of the YouTube show. Foul ball. Count goes 2-2. Wow. See, the umpire just changed the whole at bat.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But instead of it being 3-0, he changed the whole at bat by calling that outside pitch a ball. And that was way off the plate. And it just sets him up for, not good things. It's like these umpires, they have changed the course of history. So now it's like he puts Judge in a bad situation. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So that could have been like a 3. He could have swung at that and it would have been 3-1.
Yep.
Or 3-2. Swing and miss, 3-2. He would have had another shot. But no, you called a bullshit strike on him.
Take a picture. I don't know how to take a picture.
got to replace umps with AI bots. It's just a screen, bro. Like, they have a box on the screen. They have the technology that says where the ball lands in reference to the plate, the strike zone. Cody Bellinger pops one up into the infield. Jesus Christ. Yankees are going to go down quietly here in the 8th. Great team you assembled, Cashman. 3 hits.
Yep.
A team full of 215 hitters. There's a base hit by Stanton. The Yankees have 4 hits. Stanton, Judge, McMahon, and Rosario. Stanton's been on base 3 times tonight. Judge has been on base twice. That's 5. 1, 2, 3. All right, 4, 8. 8 base runners for the Yankees tonight, right? Judge and Stanton have 5 of the 8.
There he is. Boo. Cashman's a little dude.
It's time for him to go.
Oh, absolutely. He's been there for
Take Omar Minaya with him.
25 years.
A little bit longer than that.
That's too long. Dump his ass.
He made like 5 deadline deals. Most of them didn't pan out. Wow, now they call that pitch inside. They call that a ball. But they call that a strike 3 times tonight for strikeouts. 4 or 5 inches off the plate. Just throws the bat out there. Jazz lips one down the line. It's going to get out of play. Here's the 2-2. Up and away. Ball 3. Count goes full. So the runner will be on the move. Anything down the line could score a run. They didn't pinch run for Giancarlo Stanton. So Stanton's still on the base paths.
That's probably a good idea.
Ball 4. Jazz walks.
In case you need his bat later.
Paul Goldschmidt. Well, now that you have the runner in scoring position, if they want to try to potentially score a run on a single, they'd have to replace him. Here's Ben Rice coming in to hit for Paul Goldschmidt. And they're going to bring in another reliever.
Well, while they bring in a reliever, I'll be right back to relieve myself.
Jeff Hoffman's coming in, which I believe is the closer. TJ goes to relieve himself. Just for fun.
There's a snap. There's a kick. It is up. It is no good. No one missed.
Just because. So Jeff Hoffman. He's a right-handed pitcher, big kid, 6'5", 235. He's a former Philadelphia Philly. Played in Colorado, Cincinnati, Philly, and now Toronto. He had 33 saves this year with a 1.19 whip. A 4.37 ERA. So that's a really high ERA for a reliever or a closer, nonetheless. Man, that era, bro, totally changed everything up. The momentum was starting to shift. And Jazz Chisholm shits the bed. Wow. All right. Jeff Hoffman has blown 7 saves this year. Here's Ben Rice, inside ball 1. Pickoff attempt. Did they actually think John Carlos Stanton was going to steal? What's wrong with these people? Ridiculous. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Down the dirt ball 2. I mean, if you're Ben Rice, you got to be willing to take the walk here, because at least you get the tying run to the plate with Wells. I mean, Wells is a bum, but he can hit home runs, especially to right field. So,
Yep.
You definitely want to give him the chance. Way up and away, count 3-1. Phoenix, why are you such a crybaby, Phoenix?
Phoenix.
Crybaby. Tilting her head. Oh, 97. Swing and a miss. Wow. He swung right through it. He was trying to put 3 runs on the board in one swing.
Yep.
It was a strike, though. So I feel better about that. He did swing at a strike, but he just couldn't get around on it. Fouled away. Outside corner.
All right. Hang on a second. Break there.
I'll be right back.
Runners go. Ball 4 outside. The Yankees load the bases with 2 down here. That's going to bring up the tying run. And Austin Wells. It's a lefty on righty situation, so that's good. That ball is way outside. So the Yankees have a shot to tie this game right now. Be selective, please. Swings at the first pitch, lazy fly ball, and they're going to make the catch to end the inning. So the Yankees don't score at all. Jesus, dude. Please tell me that's the last at bat Austin Wells ever takes in a Yankee uniform. Please.
Swinging at the first pitch.
Guy who just was wild. Yeah. First pitch is late on it. Even if if you're sitting fastball, you're late on the fastball you're sitting on, and he pops it up. Fly ball.
All the great hitters in baseball said, at least take a pitch.
Yeah.
First pitch. There he is. Oh, there he goes. Now he's back.
What the hell are you doing, Mac?
You say something. Say something, Brother McIntyre.
Just coming in to say what's up, man. Good to see you, DJ.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. Well,
my internet's been in and out all day, and then I've been dealing with some health issues, so I've been in and out of the stream pretty much since it started.
Uh-oh. You still got that kidney stone?
Yeah, it's funky. I don't know how. I'm hoping it's just that, but I have a doctor's visit set up, so we'll get to the bottom of it sooner than later. So
you're not choking that chicken, are you?
No, I actually I'm actually blessed, and I don't have to do that so often.
They were dogging Mets about that last night.
What's that?
They were saying, Ratcliffe, I think, was saying on the chat or something about asking him if he was choking his chicken.
And was he saying I should be more or less? Because that's, I mean, I'm kind of, I mean, if it's less, then no, I don't think that's true. But if it's more, then I mean, maybe I got something to look into.
I think he had to look it up on Google to see what it meant. Then he said it was disgusting, Ratcliffe.
That is. It's plain out disgusting, Ratcliffe. I don't know why you'd be putting stuff out there like that.
See,
yeah.
See, even Brother McIntyre's got an echo.
Getting that echo. That just means you get to hear me twice. You let communism win.
Another leadoff double for the Blue Jays. Another one. That's like the fourth leadoff double. I'd put one right in between Vlad's eyes right here.
You let communism win.
The only person that thinks Ratcliffe should be in fourth place is Ratcliffe right now. I'm just saying.
What the hell is he talking about?
You're in fourth place in our league.
We're not even discussing that.
I know, but I am.
Him and Miggy are trying to do a trade. Is someone fighting in the background?
I'm watching TV.
Oh, okay.
So,
I thought that was you talking, Ratcliffe. I was like, I can hear him, but I don't know what he's saying.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying I'm disappointed in you guys allowing communism to win. That's why I'm to pretend they're a relevant baseball team for a year by making the ALCS, and nobody's gonna watch that.
It's Murdoch's fault.
Is Philly still getting more? Is Philly losing too?
Huh?
Is Philly losing too?
Philly's up 3-1 in the fourth.
Good. So, what do you think about these Brees Hall rumors? Apparently, he's gone.
To who?
Word is he's on the trading block.
So yeah, no, let's do that since Braylon Allen's out for 3/4 of the year, and we only have one running back left after that.
We're not going. Well, the playoffs are officially dead and buried. Let's just tank right now. Here's what we do: we tank. We get the number one. We trade. We get a first round pick for the year after, and then we take Caleb Downs or Cardinal Tate in the first round. We need receiver. We need safety. There's two best available.
I would take that, but I would try to trade down multiple times. I would try to trade down like from 1 to 3 or 1 to 4, 4 to 7.
Yeah, multiple first.
I would be trading
and then
down.
In 2020, then in 2020, the 2027 draft, we get Dylan Raiola and Jeremiah Smith because we're going to suck again.
I would trade back as many. If I had the number one pick, I would trade back as many times as possible. In the first
All the number one, because the 27 draft is looking strong so far. And this year's quarterback class, it's terrible. They're all sucking major monumental amounts of ass in college. I don't want any of them.
Yeah, I don't.
What are we getting for Brees?
Echo.
What are we getting for Brees?
A pack of used tampons and some chewing gum. I'm not in.
Look at a third.
Brees Hall sucks, dude. I've been trying to warn people since his second year he sucked.
We don't have anybody else right now. Who are we? That's kind of like Tyrod Taylor isn't the best quarterback, but it's good to have him as the backup.
Is this guy really trying to hold out hope for some type of win? Just tank. Aaron Glenn sucks as a coach.
They don't have to tank. They're going to lose organically. You don't have to tank.
Just strip the team down. They had a chance to do a soft rebuild, and that Muji clown absolutely destroyed it because it's a horrible GM.
Yeah,
Muji's completely botched free agency, and he botched the draft bad.
I agree. I agree. He botched free agency more than he botched the draft, but he still botched the draft.
Name one good player we have out of this draft besides Membo.
Thomas.
He doesn't even play.
That doesn't mean he's a bad player. It just means that they're not giving him a shot because they signed Brandon Stevens.
So as of right now, sitting on the bench, he's not doing anything. I can't judge the kid.
Right. But what they got, where they got him, they got a good player out of college. They got one of the better cornerbacks out of college. It's not his fault that they're not playing him. I don't believe in the new management.
Yeah, they have to keep playing Steven, who just is terrible. They also mark my words, Sauce Gardner's done. He's done. The league figured him out. He's done.
We can't. We just paid him tons of money. He's not done with us.
No, I didn't say we're trading him. I just said he's done. The league figured him out. He's done.
Brother McIntyre, you're all dark.
Sorry, let me turn some light on.
He's doing bad boy things that you can't show on TV.
Like you're saying about Mets last night.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh, now, all right.
Ratcliffe is frozen in time.
I told you I'd be right back.
Yeah, you want to, that's what happens when you go to another browser.
No, I had to reset my tournament. I literally have it set up so I can
Language, John Ratcliffe.
I didn't swear.
Yes, you did. You just did. You just said the F-bomb.
No, I didn't. I said I literally have it set up so I can proceed every 15 minutes.
Strike 3, Kirk down on strikes like it matters. 5-1, Yankees down to the final 3 outs. Look at that.
You are allowing communism to win. I hate you people.
Well, you guys should have got the job done yourself, and then you could have took a shot at it.
We would have whooped Toronto's ass. We did before the season, before the playoffs started.
But you couldn't. You didn't win the series against us, so you can't.
Yeah,
really...
because they kept giving Schlittler ball 4. They kept calling it strike 3.
This guy. You could never just admit defeat.
Not to the Yankees.
There's always a reason.
There's always a reason.
You'd be the worst defense attorney ever.
No, I'd be phenomenal because I'd actually do my job. Because here I'm not helping with foreign statement.
Ratcliffe would be an absolute shit show of an attorney.
Oh, but I need to watch my language.
You're a
Okay.
Yankees fan or a Mets fan, and then he'd be like, yeah. You might
Dude,
get
I
a
would
bum
love to
rap.
see Mets in the court. I would love to see Mets in the courtroom. He'd be charged with contempt in under a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Objection, Your Honor. Sustained. What do you mean sustained? You gambling with the law? Judge, your law gambling.
You effing this, effing that.
Oh.
Anybody trying to mess with the show tonight?
Anyone try to do what?
Mess with your show tonight, Murdog?
Dude, Mets is probably busy choking the chicken.
Mets will probably call in a few minutes for his condolences or something.
we need Caputo to call in.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if Caputo. Caputo's probably waiting.
So there's a new wide receiver now that Chris Henry's about to go to college. The new big wide receiver to look out for is Jameer Brown.
Out of high school.
Yep, he's the number one ranked junior receiver in the country out of Ohio.
Of course he is, because he's going to go to your college, right? So he's going to be the best thing ever.
No, he's the number one ranked. He's the number one ranked receiver in the nation in the class of 2027. He's out of Ohio, and yeah, he's recommitted to Ohio State.
Of course, yeah. So he's God's gift to wide receiver because he's going to be a Buckeye. Of course, we already know the routine, John.
Well, no, being number one in the nation
is the best player in history.
No, he's the number one receiver recruit. It doesn't mean he's going to work out. But he's the next guy to. But he's the next guy to watch.
I thought he was going to Michigan.
They can't. If there's one thing they cannot do, they cannot recruit wide receivers.
Okay, perfect example. If this kid was committed to Michigan, would you be talking to me about him right now?
If he's the number one recruit, yeah, because Ohio State could flip him.
My ass. You would probably say, "Oh, he plays in a small Ohio town. He's not playing good competition. Who cares that Michigan's getting him?" You say all the shit.
Number one player in the country, number one player in his position in the country. I don't want the cum-rags getting anywhere near those types of players.
But you would find a way to tear the kid down if he was committed to Michigan.
Dude, I've watched the kid play. You can't tear him down. He's like Chris Henry Jr. He's a man amongst boys.
You're missing the point.
No, I'm not.
If he was committed to Michigan,
I give credit where credit's due, but Michigan doesn't deserve any. They don't deserve any credit. I give credit where it's due. They don't deserve any.
Jesus. If you took the Ohio State roster and transferred them to Michigan, and Michigan transferred to Ohio State, you'd find a way to shit on Michigan stuff.
I would, because the coaching staff is terrible.
For a base hit, it's going to be a leadoff double for Jason.
The coaching staff is terrible, so they wouldn't work.
You got to wonder why Dominguez has been on the bench the entire postseason. For guys
Most
like
of the
Jazz
year.
Chisholm, I'm sorry, for Trent Grisham. They just got to let this kid be the everyday center fielder and hope he gets better on defense because he's light and quick, switch hitter. 8 pitchers for Toronto. Here's Rosario. Upstairs ball one.
How the hell are you in the NFL and you do that stupid stuff? Seriously.
What?
You fumble the ball out of the end zone, you let it go. Like, how are you that stupid?
You talking about DeMercado?
I'm watching the play right now. Like, how are you that stupid?
I think you lost your spot, at least for now.
Yeah, this is like the second time it happened this year.
Yep, the guy with the cold.
Yeah, Adonai Mitchell did it. Now this guy does it. Rosario drills one to left, but it's going to be caught for the first out.
Did anyone even pick up Malachi Corley, or is he still riding in free agency?
I don't even know. Yeah, definitely he's in free agency.
Who?
No, he's not talking about fantasy football. I think he's talking about real life. I think the Browns signed him.
Oh, okay.
Here's Trent Grisham, who doesn't know how to swing the bat anymore.
Hey, Radcliffe, I have to give you credit, bro. You took me out of the playoff spot and took my playoff spot this last week.
Well, you beat me, but you only beat me because nobody on my team decided to do anything.
No, that was that week. But in general, I didn't think your team was much. And you're in the playoff hunt right now, so I have to give you credit.
I'm taking a risk this week. Honestly, I'm actually taking a risk this week. I'm running a 2 tight end set. I'm running Laporta and I'm running Kraft.
There's 8 weeks to go.
I know, but I'm still giving credit where credit is due. I talked my trash, and now I'm saying, hey, you're in the playoff.
Okay, so let's ask this: who do you guys think has the steal of the draft so far?
Steal of the draft?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd say the best draft is between Murdoch and Clancy.
That's not the question. The question is, what player do you think is like, holy crap, where did this come from?
All right. If you try to say Scatabo,
it's not Scatabo. No.
Okay.
It's Mbuka.
I definitely think it's Mbuka too. I expected the kid to be good. I didn't expect him to be first team All Pro as a rookie at the rate he's going.
I want to see what. And I'm not saying that he won't be, but I want to see what happens when Mike Evans comes back. If Mike
Evans comes back,
right? No, but you know what I'm saying. Like that's the only thing that I would say would tear into his first year like crazy stats for fantasy.
Well, like I said, the reason I took him high, like in the 6th or 7th round, is because Baker Mayfield loved him in camp, and I know how good the kid could be. Like, you remember the national title game where Will Howard threw up the bomb to Jeremiah Smith to end the game?
Actually, I would probably say Rome Odunze in the 13th round would be a better one because although Ibuka's doing really well, Odunze was picked in the 13th round.
But I also think Odunze has been traded, right?
I don't think so.
No? Whoever had him has had him since then?
Down to the last strike.
Yep, 0-2 count to Judge.
Because I would agree.
I don't watch post-game celebrations, by the way, when my team loses.
We don't celebrate communism.
I don't celebrate my team losing. They lose, I don't watch post-game. I don't watch the celebration on the field.
Game over.
I don't watch anything like that.
Me neither.
Judge can do one. Let's go. Big swing. Judge drills one down the line. Off the wall. Fair ball. Run's going to score.
Let's go, America. Let's go, America. Let's go, America.
So thanks to Jazz Chisholm, that would have tied the game if Jazz Chisholm didn't do Jazz Chisholm shit.
What's the score?
No,
oh.
5-2. 5-2, 2 outs in the ninth.
How would that have tied the game?
Well, it's 2-1, and Jazz Chisholm had a ground ball double play to end the inning, and he booted it.
Oh,
And then-
okay.
So the score should be 2-2 right now. Hey man, if Cody Bellinger can get up, John Carl Stanton can tie this ball game. But you need another base runner.
Somebody got to make the sacrifice.
New York City is a communist.
I'm watching the recap of week 5. That dude for New England, that kick would have been good from like 67 yards. These dudes nowadays, man, they kick it like if you can't hit 60 in the NFL nowadays, are you even gonna have a job anymore?
Right. These kids kicking the ball like crazy.
Last strike again.
Into there.
I would ask the Jets kicker that question.
Well, Aaron Judge, if this ends the season, Aaron Judge hit 500 in the playoffs this year, and
wow,
7 games, which is
that's an interesting fact I just learned. This is the first time since 2014 no undefeated teams heading into week 6.
All right, that's it. Bellinger strikes out. Of course, you got theatrics
and communism wins.
Communism.
They're a socialist country heading barreling towards communism unless we save them.
AG's the first coach to get us 5 negative wins in the first 5 weeks. I think DJ put that out there, or Miggy, or somebody.
I put it out there.
Let me ask you this. With how impulsive Woody Johnson is and how much he hates to lose in London, he doesn't care if you lose anywhere else, but he hates losing in London. Does Aaron Glenn take a separate flight home and file for unemployment?
No. We'll get rid of like Will or like something like that might happen, but there's no way we get rid of AG right now.
You sure?
Yeah, because that makes Woody look bad, I think.
You think Woody cares about looking bad? The guy's been a laughing stock since 2002.
I don't think we've ever had. He's never gotten rid of somebody 5 weeks into the first season.
No coaches do that, but Woody Johnson hates losing in London, and I think Denver's going to kick our ass.
I wouldn't say that Denver doesn't beat us, but I don't think that we get rid of AG. I think we could get rid of our defensive coach, which I'd be okay with.
He's been awful.
Yeah. Like the OC, I don't think that'll happen just because how entwined he is with all of our coaching staff, our head coaching staff.
Isn't the owner's son the real general manager?
Yes, so is Madden.
No, only when he has to go out overseas or whatever, then he takes over. But no, Woody is the.
No,
Woody
I
is
mean he plays Madden and he says, "Well, this is the player I should have."
Yeah.
That was a rumor last year.
Dude, all I know is his idiot son Brick plays Madden, says, do this, don't do that, and it's awful.
We got our vice president that's getting involved with sexual assault or sexual allegations.
Wait, what happened?
The ex-vice president, we fired him, and now he's suing us because he says that it's bullshit. And basically, we were saying that he had sexual text messages to different people throughout the company that were female, and basically waiting for their responses, and they basically brought it up to upper management. He got fired, and now he's doing that wasn't true.
Can the Johnsons please just sell this damn team already?
Well, I'm just saying, we're like the demographic of housewives of New Jersey, our team is falling apart. Our front office is has sexual allegations. Like, God, dude, like, could we be more ridiculous?
What are you guys talking about?
The vice president, ex-vice president.
I don't know. I tuned out.
Dick Cheney? Al Gore?
Ex-vice president of the New York Jets.
Oh, the Jets. I thought you said the United States. I was like, what?
No.
You're talking about Jaime.
No.
Yeah, I know. You're talking about Jaime, that whole thing.
It's just more to add to our
guilty. They're going to get found guilty for trying to, basically extort, blackmail with fraudulent shit. So.
Yeah, it looks terrible for us.
Well, no, it's a guy that they fired. Him and his wife were trying to falsify stuff so they could sue them, and they're getting caught. And the guy was sending text messages apparently on a company phone. And then when in front of his lawyer, when they interviewed him, he was telling he was texting his wife, but he was deleting everything, all the messages in the phone. But he doesn't realize that they still leave a trail, the recently deleted folder. So they're able to retrieve everything that he tried to destroy. And it's the communications of them plotting out and talking about how they're going to fraudulently set this up. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
It's going to backfire on them badly. All right. Well, you guys should stick around for a minute. So I know Mac had questions, but we're going to end the stream.
Yeah, I'll hang out.
You guys could hang out for a minute. Sure.
Yeah.
Any closing arguments on the baseball?
I'll go last.
Well, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm going last. Someone go first.
Okay.
You let communism win. I told you I was polling for USOBs, and you do that. You've allowed communism to run rampant.
That's right.
Now we're going to have to sit here next year and pretend Toronto's a competent team because that a fluke season. You people irritate me beyond all others. You're letting Canada have hope. Oh, and the Bruins won. But the kid didn't play.
Oh, the Long Island kid?
Yeah.
He's just not going to like your comment about Canada.
Canada sucks.
DJ's a Canadian citizen.
DJ's an American.
Let me just say one thing.
Buffalo, Canada.
Canada sucks except for the French Canadian woman.
Wait, you said the women?
Oh yeah.
Wait, isn't it their job to actually suck?
Oh yeah. But they don't really like to suck. They like to
those are called prude.
Change the first letter of sucks to a letter F.
Oh, spicy.
That's what they like. All night long.
Good song.
DJ.
Good song.
DJ. You're getting DJ's engine going.
DJ, calm down.
You better tell Mayor to watch out. DJ's coming in hot tonight.
No chicken fingers tonight. So my comment is
DJ is getting the stinger.
Cashman has to go. Boone has to go. We have to get rid of our middle infield from the catcher, second baseman, shortstop, all the way out to the outfielder.
And center field, all the way up the middle.
Yep. And we're probably going to have to get rid of our first baseman.
I think that's...
We'll trade to Tristan Casas.
He'll be back for you guys.
Yeah, you guys can have him.
We don't want him.
No, you can have him. Just give us any prospect you got.
You guys have the worst looking baseball. You guys have the worst looking baseball player I've ever seen.
Oh.
The worst. Lowe? That you got from Texas?
Oh.
With the stupid mustache and his hat all the way up like this. The stupid mustache and his fat stomach hanging out.
Who? Oh,
Don't
Nate
let him
Lowe.
hit
Oh
him
no, we got
away.
him from Washington, dude.
He was in Texas. He was on the Texas World Series team.
He's a free agent, so who cares?
I'm just saying. I can't. Every time I saw that guy up, I was like, this guy's not a baseball player. He's a douche. You look at him, he's got douche written all over his face. I'm like, if you didn't hate the Red Sox enough, now you got to watch this guy who you just hate his face and his stupid mustache. Like, shave that shit off. It's almost as bad as your chin hair.
My chin hair is fine. It's the only place it comes in nice and thick.
Your chin looks like a 70s porn bush.
The only place it comes in nice and thick, and I'm cool with it.
That guy
Gotta be
cannot-
careful.
mustache
Next
guy
might
has-
choke that
and then
chicken.
it's all thin here, and you just see like a fat stomach hanging out, like over. I'm like, dude, he does not
Hey.
look like a baseball. With like a
My
he's
shoulders
wearing
are
like
starting to come back in, so don't talk shit about my stomach.
I'm not talking about your stomach. I'm talking about Nate Lowe's.
Oh, I thought you were making fun of me for being fat. I'm saying, hey, at least I'm working on it.
No, Nate Lowe. I'm saying he's all skinny. He hits like a turtleneck up with
See,
stupid
this whole
mustache.
time you were like arguing something that
It's like
he
this with
wasn't
stupid
fighting against.
mustache, his fat stomach hanging out. I'm like, you don't look like a
You're
baseball
good. You're good, Ratcliffe.
God,
Nobody's worried about that. Nobody's thinking about that. You good.
Good flavor.
Hey,
Max,
so whose rebuttals do we still have to do? My
Yours.
rebuttal is I'm passing it on to Murdoch. You said he was last.
Yeah, I just closed the show. I told everybody in April in a video this is what this team was. I said that we have a good enough team to make the playoffs. We might not win the division though. And if Aaron Boone doesn't play fundamental baseball, we can't guarantee on winning the division, and we did. And I said this team is not built to win in October, and we're not. In a do or die game, the Yankees only got 6 hits, and a couple of them came in the last inning when the game was already out of hand. We struck out 10 times again. Our batting averages, look at the playoff batting averages in 7 games. Grisham hit 138, Bellinger hit 214, Stanton hit 192, Chaz Chisholm hit 182, Ben Rice hit 222, Austin Wells hit 227, Volpe hit 192.
Aaron Judge couldn't move the heavens and earth.
Right. Aaron Judge hit 500 with 6
No, I said
RBI.
he couldn't. I'm saying like the guy did everything he could, but he can't move the heavens and the earth. That's what I'm saying.
No, but it's close. Judge hit 500 with 7 RBIs, I think.
No, I'm giving him credit. I'm actually giving him credit. I'm not being an asshole this time.
I know. If you let me
No,
finish,
this is taking longer
you
than
wouldn't
it
have
should.
to say that. See, look, 70s porn bush. The guy hits 500 with 7 RBIs in 7 games, and people are still complaining because he didn't hit 5 home runs in 7 games. He's the only one that hit. Only one on the team that hit. And that's not going to be good enough for some fans. Usually the other that we hit, and then he was not hitting. This year was the other way around. But if you look at those numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Yankees hit 222 or below in the playoffs in the 7 games. You can't win October baseball with this roster. You can't. You strike out too much. You don't get timely hits. I don't care that you could hit 20 to 35 home runs. I don't give a shit. Your 215 batting average does not cut it. You can't play solid defense. Jazz Chisholm, who's a liability at second base, who botches double play balls on the regular. If he can't field it, he'll field it, and he can't transition the ball out of the glove accurately to second base. It's a shit show.
Here.
Oh, okay. It's a shit show. So I'm sorry. I agree. I think DJ said it. We need a new Ben Rice needs to be the everyday catcher or first baseman, and then let somebody else bring in another catcher. Because I can't deal with a 220, 215 batting average and you hit 25 home runs and you're not a good defensive catcher. It's a shit show. So we have plenty of holes. Cashman and Boone got to go. It's just time. Spend time.
Hey, I'm gonna jump on my computer real fast. I'll be right back.
You got the link, right?
Well, the team also needs to learn how to, like you said, play baseball, like where you're trying to get a single, you're trying to get doubles, you're trying to get on base. and then hit the home run. Not every player is supposed to hit a home run, so don't try to swing for the fences every time.
I'll be right back. I gotta take Phoenix out.
All right.
So you need guys that just put the bat on the ball, and then good things will happen. Home runs are going to come. But when you take swings that every at bat, no matter what the count is, you're going for broke. It's synonymous with failure and losing. So they don't protect the plate with 2 strikes. They swing at balls in the dirt all the time. It's complete nonsense.
Yeah.
Ratcliffe, is that you?
But I gotta get off soon, so if we could do this sooner than later.
I'm gonna end the show real quick. Hold on, stick around, man.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out this season. We'll be back for the Jet game on Sunday morning. Hopefully, I'm doing the game. It's at I think 9:30 start in London. I'm gonna try to do some shows and hangouts or whatever in the off or whatever. Just hit the subscribe button, and you'll be notified for when we're going live, whenever we're going live. But Yankees suck. Couldn't get it done in terrible fashion, and that's it. Hopefully this year is a wake-up call to the ownership. That's time to move on from Boone and Cashman. They probably won't do it, but that's what should happen if we want to get better. But we made the playoffs. We beat Boston, and that's as far as we're going to go. So not going to lose my mind over it, but of course you're disappointed, but we're going to move on. So, all right, guys, take care. Comb your hair. See you on Sunday morning for the Jets, Broncos in London.
Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.